ó ti ń di hurunhurun láàrin gbogbo pé òun ń gbìyànjú láti take àwọn ọmọ òun away out of like òun kò yé yín. Ó wá ní pé ó ti kò tiẹ̀ bóun ṣe fẹ́ sọ fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn pé you know what, I am not so comfortable the way you guys are taking care of your kids in the sense that you leave them unattended to, you leave them unsupervised. Ọkàn òun ò balẹ̀ láti kúrò àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá. Ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí sọ fún mi tó ní pé wà ní diaspora wà ní New York, wọ́n fi pa àwọn ará New York ní wọ́n mọ àwọn ará Amẹ́ríkà ló máa lè já sọ̀rọ̀ yìí dáadáa. Ṣùgbọ́n láàárọ̀ yìí ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan tí mo mọ̀ dáadáa, Yẹmí lórúkọ ẹ̀, tó bá ń gbọ́ mi máa dáhùn, òun náà ti bímọ méjì. Ló wá ní àwọn Nàìjíríà páwọn náà ń ṣe sleepover. Mo ní ẹ̀yin náà tún ṣe sleepover ńlé wọn ní ẹ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà lòun náà dẹ̀ ti tọ̀nà àwọn èèyàn dáhùn pé òun ò kàn fẹ́. Ó ní tó bá ti wá tọ̀ wọn dáhùn yẹn automatically you're a bad person because wọ́n máa sọ pé bóyá akọ ẹ̀ pọ̀ jù, tí o sọ pé lé àwọn dọ̀tí ni, ṣáwọn ò tá lè jọ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ gbà ni àbí kí ló míì. Ó ní tóun bá àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń ronú fún òyìn tóun bá sọ fún wọn pé basically it's because of sex experimentation, child abuse and all that lòun ò fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé wọn ò ní rò wípé òun insinuate nǹkan tí ò dáa? Ṣẹlòmí ò ní wá sọ di wàhálà mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́ pé oh really? Ṣé ọ̀dọ̀ tàwọn náà ti máa ṣe nǹkan fọ́mọ ẹ̀? Kò ń ṣe dandan lóòótọ́ kan lọ pé but it's becoming like wọ́n ti ń tàgò ẹ má sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní sẹ́ǹtì ẹlòmíì ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ dígan tó wọ́n ti fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ òun wá all because ọkàn òun ò kàn balẹ̀. Tí nǹkan bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ òun kó ṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́ ilé òun. Ṣé tí wàá mọ̀ pé tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ará, o ò ní lè pọ̀lọ́pàá, o ò ní lè fà bó ṣe yẹ kó o fà á. Ó nígbà tó bá ti pe pásítọ̀ tó ti pa àwọn àgbààgbà ṣe mọ̀ pé òun máa fojú apá awádìí kan fi gun òyegun òtòlótó wọn ní káwọn ṣáàdùn ẹ̀ ń lé but òun wò pé ó pè òun kọ́ má kúkú lọ anywhere, either family, friends or anybody, let them stay in my house. Eré tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti lè ṣe lọ́sàn-án òun ò fẹ́ sleep over. Ọ̀sán kedere your parents has to be at home, they just have to be at home. Tó o bá ti sílé, I'm not going to release my kids. But wọ́n ti ń tag òun pé ìgbéraga ẹbí nọ́ọ̀sì lòun, bóyá òun ò lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ òun ní and all that. So she's asking pé ìpàápàá jùlọ nígbà tí gbogbo wàhálà tó wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà yìí wá wọ̀ kó tiẹ̀ dá wọn ọmọ wọn lọ́bi kankan. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ òun náà tún ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ òun pé why can't we go for sleepover? My friend just went for sleepover. Báwo lòun ṣe fẹ́ sọ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé I can't let you go because I don't trust their parents, because I know their parents will not be there to watch over you guys. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ pé ẹ má rò pé question òun stupid o. Òun ò pẹ̀lú nǹkan tóun là kalẹ̀ yìí. How do I explain to my kids like I don't just want you to go because I'm not too sure of how you guys will be taken care of. I can't even let you sleep over there because I don't know what's going to happen. Or báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ sọ fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn pé you know what? Ẹ wò mí ìfẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mi wá. Ẹ kò yé yín. Ó ní ẹlòmíì bó ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀. Ó máa wò pé ṣe báwọn ọmọ mi ni. I can say yes or no but gbogbo wọn ti ń di pé ẹ má sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ṣètò. Àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ní ṣètò. Ẹ get. Ohun tó fà á rèé. The floor is open. You can come on board. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Just talk to the kids. How do you talk to the kids? If they want to tag, they should double tag me. I can't release my kids. If I'm not comfortable with them, it's a very high risk. Omoti, I see you. Oh yeah, my kids, my choices. Anybody that doesn't like it, cup of tea one here. Abimbola, I see you. Welcome on board. So, the floor is open. If you want to be part of the show, just come on board. I'm not going to pick you unless you tell me to, or you can request to be live, because possible we have party lewa bibite wa ile sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀. So if you know you're ready to talk to be part of this show, request for live, I'll bring you in straight. So I told you we want to try and keep it within 1 hour today. And by the end of the show, I'm going to tell you what we are discussing next week, because the issue for next week, please. All the movie makers will promise me you will not turn into movie because you will not believe it's real, but it's real. It is real. So we'll talk about it next week. But now, if you want to be part of the show, and you can text me, and then comment me ò lè kà. Ọlá kì í tán ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò problem shared app sub lóye jẹ́ ńlá ọ̀sàlẹ̀ báyìí nsìn. If you want to be part of the show, just request. I will add you in. I can take 2 people at a time. And don't forget our law. This our law is our rule on this show. I don't do sleepover. Please, let's talk about it. Come on board. I advise this woman and tell her how to do it. She's live. She's here too. Let her talk to her and explain things to them. Don't forget, if you're part of this show, you will 2 of you on the program. Let the first person finish what he or she's saying, then you can pick it up from there.
Morning.
Hello, ma. Hello.
Happy Saturday.
Yes.
Happy. I'm okay.
Hey,
so, I don't know. It's very simple situation. This is not even a complex case, especially the person live here in the United States, right?
Yeah.
So it's a straight shot. The kids already start sex education in Maryland at 4th grade, right? 4th grade sex education. They send a little paper to tell them they want to have, sex education with kids. They're teaching them something around how to take care of their body. They will tell you the list of topics they want to talk about. That's early start.
4th grade?
4th grade. So that's early start.
Beautiful.
Right? So for US, I would say, because every state is different. So I just have to cite, even within the county, within the state might be different, right? So the county that I live in, they'll send a paper home and you can opt out if you don't want your kids to be part of such conversation. So we sign the paper, we send it back to school for the kids. So I say this just to start off with and say, our kids know more than we think. The cartoons that they watch, they see more than we think. Parents really need to sit down and kind of listen to what our kids are watching in cartoon. I'm not even talking about anything. I'm talking about cartoon. Now, if your kids are already past the age of cartoon and they are watching Disney Junior or they are watching other major shows on Netflix, okay, then you need to really sit down with them. Now, if you have other kids that they play Fortnite or other games, you really need to hear what they are talking about on mic.
Space, what do you call that game?
Fortnite.
You never misspell it. I have my reason. I will tell you. Go ahead.
Fortnite, I believe, is Fornite. Fortnite.
I saw it on my 11-year-old kid phone yesterday. Is it a good game?
It's a killer game, sort of. It's not a bad game. It helps them to, it helps them to critical thinking. You have to avoid people to kind of kill you. Blood don't show. It doesn't show blood or anything like that. So it's like you are tactically playing with group of people and you kind of avoiding people to kill your squad, your team. Okay. So you working together it's teaching them a bunch of things at the same time. It look like, this can be dangerous, but it's not a bad game, because to me, I think it's helping the kids to do multiple things in one. But it also involves parents to have dialogue with their kids and kind of know their kids. If you know your kids' mind will be running race, I want to exploit things that they will.
Yeah, because yesterday we were at the barber shop and I took his phone. That's what I do. I just pick it at random. Like, for the whole 3 weeks. After why he's doing so, I just take it. Man, I want to be with this phone for the next 2 hours. I'll take my time to go through what's happening for the past. So I saw the game I want read on this school. Which I like, hey, let's go play game. But I'm more Fortnite. Okay. And they are talking about send me the code. Can you call okay.
Yeah, Fortnite, they invite each other. It's a very complex game. I still want to learn how to play the game.
But it's a good
game. And my daughter and my son, they always laugh at me that, Mom, go sit down.
Okay.
But one thing I notice about the game is that they play as a team. They can play with people that they know. Okay. And if the kid is not well disciplined, a stranger can also invite you to the game. But most kids, they have a squad that they play with. Like my son have squad. They have their own friend. They'll be like, invite me. My daughter will invite my son, cousins, It's like a group of kids just playing virtually together. That's why I say you can't take the kids off of social media, because that's another form of social media for the kids. Fortnite game.
Okay.
it's like a social media for the kids that they get to play with each other without being in each other's space. They play on mobile, they play PC, they play Nintendo, they play all kind of, is on Nintendo Wii, is on PlayStation, is on Xbox, is on all these devices. And they can play with people that are in Nigeria. They can play with people in Florida. They can play with people in Texas. They don't have to be with you within your state to play with you. It's just a game that they play online. It's not a bad game. So far, for the last 2-3 years, I've known about the game and I've been kind of listening in and watch my kids, nephew, cousins play this game. It's not a bad game because I see the advantage more than the disadvantage. Beyond them targeting each other and killing people in there, well, it's sort of killing, right? You trap your enemy and you knock your enemy off. And other player watch your back. If somebody take a lead, they always have a leader. You see how this thing is helping kids? They have a leader. The person lead the squad, so the person cover up for the people. If one person is down, they try to rescue the person. So it gives them multiple things in one. So in that game, it's just about a matter of guidance for kids and know your kids' strengths, and coaching them through. I just brought all that up just to say on this issue. If a kid listens to sex education already, let's say in some states they start late, they begin that at 6th grade, which is middle school, right? They're already talking to them about how to shave your armpit. They're talking to them about, what's a bunch of things they're talking about, using deodorant, sex. Some classes they started talking about, babies and things like that. Okay. So if kids already have idea, kids are already asking parents, how do you have babies?
Yes, my
kids ask a bunch of questions. How does this baby get into your belly? Even 5-year-old can ask a mom that, they ask a bunch of questions. Do we all think these kids are not curious? Kids are more curious than adults. They want to explore. Apart from them, watching accidental things on TV, people bump into each other, kissing. Things are even happening at their various schools, okay? I kind of work in the school district somehow, I don't want to put too much out there, but part of the things that happen in the school is that, kids talk. The school don't want them to use phone. They also still use their cell phone somehow. So for parents that say, oh, my kids are not going to use phone, guess what? They still have access to those things. The best thing is to actually coach your kids, train your own child, let things be accessible to them and help them. Your topic today is all about education. All about educating your kids, kind of talking to your kids, creating opportunity intentionally, weekly to discuss with your children about the part of their body, about, girls. I talk to my kids about everything. I have a 13 and 11, and I'm very open on all conversations. As a matter of fact, the incident that happened in Nigeria with the Dubai situation, I had a real talk with my daughter. Because I'm on all social media, even though I don't know how I maneuver all of these things, but I try to get on there because I don't want to be left out on anything. I don't want anyone to game me. Don't game me on anything.
Yeah.
So I'm on TikTok because she's on TikTok. I do TikTok dance with my daughter on TikTok. You might find me in a video doing dancing because I'm just trying to see what are they doing. So I'm getting along with the game. I open a Likey account. My daughter said I'm not on Likey, so I didn't even put it back on my phone. But I have the Likey account.
What do you call that? Likey?
Likey, yeah. But none of my kids is on Likey. I just get on it because I saw it. I was like, Likey, I'm going to get on here. Snapchat, I'm on there. I have a very good phone. I don't need no filter or anything. I'm on there because my kids are on there. So I want to know what's going on. My nephews, nieces are on there. I want to be in the game. You can't get me with anything. But if I'm not knowledgeable about something, look at Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. But I try to educate myself so that way I can really have a conversation about these things. The only way you can help your children is to know some of these things. Get on all of these apps. People say, who have time to be jumping on social? You don't, but if you're on the app, you friends with them, you send your friend there and everybody follow them. It takes a village. They see something, they say something, right? If you have access to my child's Snapchat account or whatever, you friend with my child. If my child posts something inappropriate, you message me immediately. Snapchat tells secret. You screenshot something, Snapchat tells you it will send the person that somebody just screenshotted your stuff. It will notify the person. That's how much Snapchat is very petty. But guess what? You can tell me, and I'll sit and have a conversation about it with the child. My kids have Instagram account. That account is linked to my phone too. I can see what's going on there. We all get the same message together and all that. We have family link on our phone that connect all of us together. Google on, we have same Netflix account and things like that. Still, you can't track kids because they are still smarter than us. That's just if any parents out there and say, mommy, they are learning every day. They are dealing with kids in school that are very corny. Okay? I don't have any issue with how people want to identify, but 5th grader, my daughter come home and said, Mom, I have about 5-6 people in my class that are bisexual or gay or whatever. They are they, them. That's how I find out about they, them. I was like, which one is they, them? So they identify as they or them. They don't identify as he or she. That's a problem.
That is new for me.
They, them. Yeah, they or them. That's how they want to be referred to. Some school districts.
Auntie, hold on, they or them.
Right.
Okay. Auntie,
I'm in a live video.
Go on.
So I say all this to say, but if I don't have all this conversation with my kids, I won't know these things. An open line of communication. It boils down to having communication. Now, let's go into a little bit about sleepover. After us as a parent, we know all the things that I just give you a little bit of everything, social media, school. Why will any parent one will get mad that I don't want your kids to sleep over at my house? If I don't, I don't. But it's not a matter of fighting. It becomes an educational talking point to that friend. Don't get me wrong. I have kids that come to my house, and I have things that I have in place when I do have those situations occur. You have to also know your children. Okay? If you think boys can play with boys safely in this new generation that we're in, you are not safe as a parent. Because if we have they, them, we have a problem. Because the they, them gender are still there. They're not he, they're not she. So if you say, it's a boy, they're having boys sleep over, and you have one person that is they, them, then the they, them is not seeing your E as a E. It's seeing your E as something else. So this is where it becomes a big issue for us as parents about knowing our kids, knowing our strength, and able to say no flatly to parent and said, there's no sleepover. My 13-year-old, I've not had a sleepover with nobody from school, nobody from soccer, because they play sport, nobody from basketball and things like we're not doing all of that. But I do have blood sister, and my son have godparent. So those are the two places, even if I want to be out of town, that I know they are both social workers. That doesn't mean that they don't do their due diligence, okay? Both of my sisters, I call them my blood sister and my adopted sister. Both of them, they wake up in the middle of the night. They will do their night rounds. They will do whatever it takes. And I know that my child are safe.
Night rounds.
Even now, if your kid is not going to sleep over, parents, if you're listening tonight, if you have a boy and a girl, you need to do night rounds. Okay?
Night rounds.
You need to get up in the middle of the night and really find out what's going on.
I've been telling people, I tell people to go to bump in their room, but that word you use, I like that, night rounds.
You need to do night rounds. Make sure that they're not exploring what they are not supposed to be exploring. Are you Auntie,
hold on, Auntie, to do for so long. Go here, sorrow.
Emma bínú pé mi ṣojú mi mo ní face mask lójú. Ọmọ mi wà ń bí by type by mind ó fẹ́ explain Roblox and Fortnite because òun máa ń play dáadáa.
Go ahead.
Mind.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. It's good.
Hello, uncles and aunties.
Please speak up. Speak up.
Hello, uncle and aunties.
How are you? I'm happy you're here with us. This is a blessing for us. Hearing from a
Thank
kid
you.
like you. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
So I play a game called Fortnite with my friends that I know in real life. It's basically a game where you have like there's like parties that you can play with people on your friend list.
Okay.
And from like for example, if I have my friend playing with me, they could invite their friends, but I don't do that. I said that no, I don't really want to play with other people.
Okay.
So when you go into like the game, you look for like weapons. It doesn't have any blood in it, and you try and knock people down, and you try to win. There's solos, duos, trios, and then squads. Squads is like up to 4 people. I normally do like solos or duos with my friends.
Go on.
And there's like healing stuff when you're in the match. And there's also competitions that you could do for real money, but it's only 18 plus.
18 plus. Okay, now let me ask you this question. You've been playing this game for a while, right?
Yes.
Does the killing in the game make you aggressive?
No,
You said it
it
true.
doesn't.
Don't say because your mom is there. I just
I'm
want to
not
know.
lying.
Is it a good game for kids, and what age? Can all ages play the game?
I think it would be like, not saying that because I'm like 10 and 11, but the game's like,
From 8?
pardon?
From 8?
It's like 8 or 10 and above.
Okay, now when you pick up a weapon and you want to kill somebody, or you want to, is it affecting you in any way? Don't you want to do the same thing to your siblings? Jump on them
No.
on the bed, like run around them in the house? I'm just curious.
No.
Okay, so it's a good game.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Roblox is like, it's a big game, and then there's games inside that game. And Roblox is more stricter than Fortnite. It has like so many rules. They updated the rules recently.
Okay.
And the games I play are kid friendly. It's like sometimes like, for example, you win coins and you like get different outfits to dress up. And that you can add people like Fortnite. And there's some games.
But you only play with people that I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and my school friends.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you. We appreciate you.
So with Discord, she has Discord. Discord díẹ̀ ó máa ń bá wọn ọ̀rẹ́ chat níbẹ̀, but ó wà lórí phone ti tèmi náà. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe, gbogbo messages wọn mo máa rí lórí phone. Discord.
Wàhálà máa wà báyìí o. Mo ti sọnù o. Gbogbo tẹ̀ sọ yìí mi ò gbọ́ Discord rí o.
You have to get with the game. You have to also sit with these kids and play with. I expect you as a man, you're supposed to be playing Fortnite with them, because I think it's fun. I don't know too much. Auntie Emma Binujare, my sister, I don't know too much, but as you can see, everything I said aligned with what the boy just explained. You know, so you have to get with the game. I play game with the boys or with the girls.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Auntie.
Go ahead, Auntie.
So Discord díẹ̀ mo jẹ́ kó log me, òun gan ló ṣe sórí phone mi, because èmi mo máa ń try láti wà friendly. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bí mo ṣe wà lórí live sí mo sọ fún topic náà sọ mo ní kó jókòó sí mi kó máa gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn àgbàlagbà ń sọ. So gbogbo Discord ó máa ń sọ fún wọn gan nínú kíní yẹn pé my mom is very strict, don't swear. Mo máa ń rí gbogbo messages wọn. So the best thing tẹ́ máa ṣe ni pé gbogbo apps wọn yẹn ẹ máa download ẹ̀ sórí phone títí yín náà, ó máa drain battery yín, but mi ò mind. Mo máa ń rí gbogbo messages wọn, gbogbo chats wọn, everything ló máa wà lórí phone mi. Then with their Instagram wọn náà wà lórí phone mi. Èmi ni mo ṣí, so orí phone mi ló wà. So tó bá máa share anything, ó máa kọ́ fi hàn mi. Mommy, can I post this picture? Máa wò bóyá okay, it's fine, you can post it. And it's private. And she's going to be 11 in few days.
So Emma Binu, we are going to do this together today. As an African parent, at what age can your kids start having Instagram accounts? Instagram now?
You know, as someone that works with children, and I'm studying to be a social worker, really and truly, they are not supposed to be on social media at this age.
So
But
what's the perfect age?
Well, at least from 16. From 16. But like my daughter is underage, so that's when we are very, very careful. We monitor. Even at TikTok is on my phone. Appropriate.
When you deprive them to have an Instagram account, and a friend of theirs who has an Instagram account at 10, at 11, you know they can still with the person and have get in contact.
So it's honestly, and I don't know what the state rules say about Instagram and all these things, but I do think it boils down to parents, because social media is not just Instagram. Social media is any form of way where kids can literally connect, right? Those Fortnite is some sort of social media. It's a game, but also like a social media. As you can hear, the squad, the duo, the Roblox. My daughter build houses for people in Roblox. They work in Roblox. They make money. They go sell pizza, deliver pizza in a game, okay? And then they help each other to build houses. So she's building a mansion. She can destroy the mansion and restart it. She can help other friends to build a house. She's like an engineer. She will draw the architectural work inside the game called Roblox. That said, that game that can connect you to somebody in Nigeria, in Florida, Atlanta, Texas, anywhere in the world, it's a social media. And for around you, stressful. It's very stressful. That's why I'm saying we can't limit our kids. We have to be limitless and do our work as a parent. Because if Roblox, Fortnite, Snapchat, all those things, we consider them as social media and game because they are connected. They're game, but they also do interaction in it. They chat, they talk on mic. Even some people have advanced technology that I think they can see each other in the game physically.
Really?
And with the way Metaverse is going now, once Metaverse eats, it's gonna bring everybody virtually in the same space, and that's gonna even mess it up more.
Wow. London, Auntie London,
mo wan be by.
That's British accent. London lewabi.
London now.
Any sure ma binu. Mo tún gbọ́ mẹ́ta kinní kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo ń bọ̀ wá béèrè yẹn later. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, Auntie, question tí mo fẹ́ béèrè lélẹ́yìí. What's your take about sleepover?
I don't do sleepover, period.
They don't come to your house, or you don't allow them to go?
No, I don't. I'm a very Cherry boarding school ni mo lọ at my early age in life, and mo rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹni tó ní school yẹ ó máa wá sí, because woman yẹ òkè ló ń gbé pẹ̀lú family ẹ̀. Àwa nísàlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìsàlẹ̀ building yẹn ló fi ṣe boarding house. So the boys had one room, àwa obìnrin a ní one room. Ọmọ ẹni tó ní school yẹ ó máa wá sísàlẹ̀, ó máa molest one particular girl nínú hostel yẹn. And I think the people knew, but wọ́n share anything. So gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ti wà stuck in my head. Torí ẹni mo ṣe wà very, very, mo mọ̀ pé yóò lè ṣọmọ tán èèyàn lè, but I just try my best no sleepover, no. And then mo báwọn ọmọ sí ṣe ń grow, bó ṣe tètè ń grow, tó ṣe tètè no.
So now, so that we will not digress from the topic for today, which is how do you now? This is what I want to do. I hope we handle the other madam for next week. You take cute, sorry, yeah, hold on. Now I'm about to summarize it on scene. I'm bringing you back in. I have like 10 people standing already. After today's topic, we will go back to the topic we are supposed to discuss for next week. Then the upper week, I want us to have this game conversation. Let's have parents that they have the experience. You can also bring your kids. Let them educate us so that I would. Now, do you know this week somebody sent me a message that codes to look for on your kid's phone, like what's in the acronyms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you
Right.
want to say, my parents are here. They won't write to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's an acronym they put to say, my parent is here. So, wow, I get to fair party by. What do you mean to fair blow by? And I have 3 boys. Now, imagine, ever be summarized, Lori, the issue for today so that I can bring other people to come in. Wow.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one slang. One slang in Fortnite is AFK.
AFK.
Yes.
Which means?
AFK. So I always say, each time I call my son, maybe they're in the middle of the game, and I say, boy, come here. He will say, okay, I'm AFK. So I asked, I said, what is AFK, young man? He said, Mom, away from my keyboard, so that the team know I'm
I'll be right
away
back.
from my keyboard,
Away
so
from
that
my
the
keyboard.
kids, so that the other kids can know that I'm not here, so you can kind of cover up for the rest of the squad that they are playing with.
AFK.
And I actually like what you just said. I think the kids should come and educate us
Yes.
on this show. Whenever you have that opportunity, if people have people that, so because some parents kind of block their kids from playing Roblox and Fortnite, but they are actually depriving the kids the ability to explore and learn life and technology. Because the day I found out that on Roblox, that they build houses, they work. If you see the architectural work, why will a child want to grow up to aspire for something great? But you're depriving them because you already hear it is a game and it's a bunch of imaginary people there. I don't want to get them exposed. They're still going to expose anyway. They're going to play on their friend's phone in school. When the school said they can't play, they go play in the bathroom. They go play in the toilet. They go do whatever. So why don't you guys give them the opportunity to play and supervise them and educate them? It's a no to sleepover, right? Period.
Okay.
There's no other way to go around it. No sleepover. Just let the kids be at peace. You watch your own child. You supervise your own kids. If you have cousins, friend sleepover is totally different from immediate family, relative, your nieces and nephew. You should do rounds because maybe your brother is traveling. You want to watch your nephew and nieces. You can't tell your brother, I don't do sleepover. That's your family, right? But family are the most dangerous set of people to have in your home.
Yeah.
In this, because when something bad happens, how do you handle it? I'll call up and we don't do family matter. If you molest, abuse or do anything negative to my child, we're gonna take it to the worst level. But if that happens, you have a company from a family, immediate family member. I'm talking about your brother's kids, your sister's children. Do a night round. Make sure the boys are in boy space. Make sure the girls are in girl space. If you notice there's a fast one among of them, female are always advanced than the boys. They always want to explore more than the boys. Than the girls. The girls more than the boys. You pull the ones pull them closer to you. It's okay for them to have a place in your room on the floor. They have a bed, but they can bring them closer to you. So you guys are sleeping in my room today. Let's play mommy and children squad, whatever, and let daddy go have the basement with the crew. And if you don't have a big house, let daddy have a living room party and everybody's in. That way you create atmosphere that, those 2 days that your nieces and nephew, you got your high on the kids. We have to do our duty because the kids, they will explore. I'll tell my 13 years old all the time, I say in school, girls will come for you. They will ask you to kiss them or ask you to touch them. Guess what? When you do it, it's going to be your word against their word. They're going to say you do it to them, but that was on their request. I say don't touch them. Don't kiss them. Don't touch nobody inappropriately. Don't take candy from kids. Somewhere in Maryland, kids were distributed some candy. In the candy, there's weed in it.
What?
Okay? It's a middle school. So you can't take candy from kids in school. It's a rule in my house. You don't take candy. You don't take cookies. Don't eat cake from people. They bring rum cake, all kind of, middle school, they sell drugs and things. There's a lot of bad things that happen in school more than parents think here in the United States. But they have cracked down for it. They're cracking it down, right? They're cracking it down, but the kids are The kids are smart. I'm just being honest. So as they're cracking it down, kids are coming up with ideas. That's why you have to have conversation with your kids. It's beyond how is school today about schoolwork. It's also about life situation of, don't take candy, don't even try to, eat from nobody's food. If you don't take it from this house, you don't get it. You don't drink from nobody's water. You might think it's water. It might just be clear bottle and it's alcohol in it. All these things, you have to say it in clear words to the kids because they don't know. Some of them are innocent. They see somebody eating candy. They say, give me one. They eat that candy, give them that one. Don't give them too much. If they try another one, then it becomes crazy. And they become, okay, I want to get high. That's how some kids start getting high because they don't know that that's what they are doing. But you eating gummy from weed. You eating, because some of these things are legal in some state, illegal. You know how US is complicated. You have to have a clear conversation with your kids. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't paraphrase it. You have to spill it out, in clear words. I say everything to my kids. Everything. So now I'm saying, for the people that went to Dubai, the school situation, they don't have enough chaperone. In US, if your kids are going on field trip, don't they bring paper home for you to come and chaperone? They do. They want chaperone. And before you chaperone, don't you do background background exam in your state? You do background. They make sure they have 5 kids assigned to one chaperone.
Yep.
They group kids. You go to Dubai, about fear on one first floor, careful, on 100 floor. If there's no chaperone with each squad, you failed, period. The girl can be wild because we're always going to have the wild kids and the kids that are not wild. But if you put 4 kids in a room without adults out of the country, what about if one just even walk away? Who does that?
Yeah.
Auntie London, we are London better than Africa law. Summarize London to you.
Nípa kí ni ṣé ti girl Dubai àbí?
Irọ́, èmi ò discuss Dubai yẹn, mi ti fẹ́ discuss ara yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká summarize orí topic yìí ká lè pẹ́ lómi wọlé.
Yeah, aunty tó béèrè pé àwọn church members ti ń bínú ní láti bẹ̀rù. Ọ̀pọ̀ kan explain fún wọn ni pé I'm not comfortable with sleepover. At the end of the day, àwọn ọmọ yín ni àwọn ló máa make decisions fúnra wọn. Àwọn ló mọ nǹkan tó ló mọ. They have to respect her. Okay, irú èèyàn báyìí ló jẹ́ kò ń ṣe sleepover ni ẹ̀ wọ́n ò anybody like explanation bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ò dẹ̀ ní láti máa bẹ̀rù.
So
for me,
network mama ṣe ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Yeah, mo ń gbọ́ yín sìn.
So you say if you're tagged or not, it's okay to be tagged.
Yeah, it's okay to say no. No, àwọn tó bá close mọ́ wọ́n lè explain fún wọn pé reason tí mi ò ṣe kí n ṣe lélẹ̀ bóyá táwọn ọmọ bá ti wá dàgbà tó bá ti but for now, no.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless.
We are coming back to discuss this game thing,
Always say no with no hesitation. Don't feel like you have to explain yourself to no human being when you make a decision about your children. You do what is best for your household. No is no. And it's okay. No. It's pretty okay.
All righty. Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Hey. Like I was telling people today, I think what's in for me lecture by number one, it's okay to say no. Okay, let me bring in you can come in, and another person can come in too. Let's have 2 at a time. Let's have you now. Mama Louise, my leju. Joyfield.
No, I can't answer. Ibẹ̀ náà ibẹ̀ gan worst kọ́lọ́ máa ṣàánú èèyàn igbó tó wà ní Kenya odò ọba àbí wàhálà ṣe kò lè gbà tán.
Gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn bíbí yẹn ń sọ ni ṣé ẹ gbọ́ ṣá.
Màá gbọ́ ẹ wò ó ṣe ni mo kàn ń mí èmi ò jẹ́ láìkí máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tó lọ́lọ́ ló ń bá yàn wọ ọmọ kí kọ́lọ́ ń ṣàánú èèyàn ni tí bá ń wọ ọmọ mi.
Now you want to allow kids to stay in your house. if you need to do night rounds, it must not be a night that you tired.
Yeah, it must not be a night that I've gone to work. We were not be 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. And these kids are very smart. So for me, John, mi ni kí n sọ àbí sister.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí madam onírun yellow yìí kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ah, ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Eras Majari.
Yeah. Actually, my own contribution for today, I don't want it to like sound like a debate. This is just my own opinion. So regarding this sleepover stuff, we are just being too civilized. Àti wò pé ayé ti lajú jù, àti àwọn nǹkan tó ń ba ayé jẹ́ nìyẹn. I am not saying that, okay, you shouldn't allow kids to do some kind of things, but at times we should just remember where we're coming from. It wasn't like this some years back.
Ibi tá ti come from, no ko ló kú ló tún ti lana yẹn.
So, because Oti believe pé I don't know, I don't really know how to put it, but I'll just say we are just like being too civilized, like, oh, you know, I can imagine nígbà yẹn ọmọ tí kò bá tó bá kọ lọ tó decide láti lọ sùn sí ilé ọ̀rẹ́ àbí kíní kan máa ní kó sanlé ni. But parents are even like allowing it. You know,
ìgbà wo làwọn ọmọ yín fẹ́ wá sleepover?
For me, sleepover is a no. Like, kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
For friends and family?
Yeah, like most of my friends, like I have 2 friends that they've requested for it, like, mommy Louis, ẹ jẹ́ kí Louis kó wá soon, kó wá mo máa ń scope, you know, like.
Thank you. Ibi tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ gangan nìyẹn o. Ẹni tó sọ fún mi Naija lánàá, she's a friend, àjọ lọ school ni ó ní mo stylishly. Ẹ̀yin náà sọ pé ẹ somehow cold.
Yes, because
are we not allowed to say no?
The reason why the reason for the scope is that one of the aunties that just left now also pé ìgbà míì wà tó bá jẹ́ from like family friend or family member èèyàn ní láti fi ọgbọ́n ṣe téèyàn bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹni yẹn ẹ ti understand tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé we aren't really that close ẹ mọ̀ pé níbi tí àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe kí ní sleepover yìí dé. I know people that ọmọ wọn kàn máa wá ó máa dé ọmọ class òun kan òun fẹ́ lọ ṣe sleepover lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó àwọn àti parent ọmọ yẹn tó bá dẹ̀ ti jọ meet tó ti jọ agree to it and you just allow your daughter to go sleepover. But you know this person that I was talking about èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn mi ni àti mọ́ra láti Nàìjíríà kò ṣe pé Amẹ́ríkà yìí láti pàdé. So each time I was just like pé mo ní baby lọ́wọ́ òun ló ń bá tí bá fẹ́ mú gbá tí bá fẹ́ mú àwò òun náà ló ń lọ sísàlẹ̀ lọ bá mi ṣe gbá ṣàwo ẹ ti understand because.
Tí baby bá dàgbà kọ́ kí lẹ mọ́ wá sọ.
A tún wà nǹkan.
Kò lọ náà ni understand like kò lọ ṣe sleepover because Sherry most of àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n máa ń molest àǹtí àwọn ọmọ yẹn láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn family members gan ló ti máa ń wájú. Ará ta mélòó gan ló ráyè ní access sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ará ta mélòó ló kàn fẹ́ kó gìrì wá tó fẹ́ máa molest ọmọ yín lábẹ́. Àwọn tí èèyàn ń fojú sí lára gangan àwọn gangan ní pedophile àwọn gangan ló ń ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn. And about kids on social media, I am not talking about the game stuff. Ọmọ lè play games tó bá ti wà appropriate for his or her age. But kids have no business with Instagram, TikTok. A lot
kids.
Of nonsense are going on.
What age? Ni kid here? From what age?
To me, if you are not like 16 or above, I don't think I can allow you to handle social media on your own because a lot of things are going on there. Kids, they don't have any business. I don't even have that time to like kí n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ pé mò ń bẹ monitor Instagram ẹ ìwé ẹni kó lọ máa kà like I don't care.
I don't have the time to
no nǹkan tí mò ń try láti sọ fún yín ni
No,
pé
kò sáyè yàrá mi ò balẹ̀ tó yẹn mi ráyè mo tí ì sọ àkáǹtì tèmi ni.
yes because ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín màá wá create iṣẹ́ tí ò make sense fúnra mi like I is right here with me.
Network má ṣe yẹn o.
So as you allow this young boy to get on Instagram.
Oh, he's so cute.
Say thank you, ma'am. So as you allow him to get on Instagram, then I'll now give myself a job, like to start monitoring that page. So kids, they have no business.
Do you know how many links we run away from? All these hackers links and all of that. So I'll be monitoring the hacking thing.
A lot of
it's not just that.
You can buy storybooks, you can buy anything like for them, you can buy a lot of apps who are on design for modern.
Just a game we have attention to
business.
I was almost asking a question.
There's nothing wrong with the game, madam.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No, I was almost asking a question. My boys have it. We have all those Fortnite, everything in this house.
Like,
but when they started, they were talking so loud. They were talking to themselves. Yes, and foul language. And then I have to go through it and start explaining. Who is that saying fuck you? Who is that saying
get out? Use foul languages a lot.
You know? You need to.
So I wanted to ask.
I allow this person to come on board because he's a toy person. He loves gadgets. Go.
So I want to tell you something. I want to tell you where parents get it wrong. So I happen to be a computer guru all my life. Like you said, I have gadgets. We have all kind of gadgets in this house. We have like 8 iPads aside computers. So, but don't play. Tell me about play game with me. Money headphone because me ò fẹ́ kàn sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bad
exactly.
Ebi tó yẹ money ìwé mi tí ó jẹ́ kó kú sí ní kọ́.
Where you guys are getting it wrong is it's already defined. Being that if a movie Tony PG parental guidance 2013 ó wà nínú àwọn game yẹn kẹ́ tó install ẹ̀ ṣe bówó yín lọ ṣe bí káàdì yín lọ fi ń ra
irú tí wọ́n pè ní squad yẹn. So sometimes I have to play with a friend that I know, right? But then for some reason bóyá ó ti win ẹni yẹn, that person screams, or maybe like my son, my younger son, is always yelling.
Sherry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n land. Sherry, gbogbo Sherry, our question here, you're gonna get answers for it in everything I want to say now. Now, nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé Sherry, in the games you will see once I play 17 plus, once I play teens. I want to play teens. Yeah, it's for them, right? But most of these applications have parental control. Almost all the application. Most parents don't know there's something called YouTube Kids. My kids have.
I do. That's what my kids
I do.
use.
So, but it's not all the parents.
But I do.
I know so many Christians.
Even on Netflix, I streamline their own. They have their accounts.
Oh yeah, I just can share by Joe.
Okay.
Bro, I'm setting up. Let me check my calendar. One about the case if any coffee for me, I need discuss any dates move. Call them anybody cool. I want us to pick first Saturday in May.
I'm like, children get carried away.
22, right?
Parents get carried away, not
children. Hold on.
So May 6th. on May 6th, on May 6th, it's going to be about games, about social media. So if you have a kid that you know the kid is guru, because you are a parent computer guru. So I have to be guru to monitor my kids. No. Hold on. I understand you. So wait. So Baba, wait. On May 6th, I want to bring you in.
Okay.
That I don't have to be a guru. But what are those things
you need
that I can do, especially that talking part? Please, when you are coming, that talking part, that ariwo to man paying.
Yeah, then realize Timothy force one pay, hey, you are not going to watch adult YouTube. You're going to use kids YouTube. I'm asking for me pay. There's nothing there. There's nothing for me to watch there. It's not my age. It's boring. So if you on
Disney Plus, no, Jan.
6 as all this game.
Disney Plus is not as good as PBS. Okay, look, for me, I'm a very religious man. Like, I am very religious. The kind of friends I keep, in short, we don't even have friends. I have 4 kids. Me and my wife, we are enough. We do sleep over in our house. They come to sleep in our own room. I'm at other dudes.
So you don't allow people to sleep in your house?
No, nobody comes to our house. You cannot because
how
they
do
cannot.
You tell them no?
Oh, I tell them
listen,
you see the house.
I said no before.
My house is a military house. Everybody that knows me know me. I have never had alcohol in my 40 years of life, and I'm not ashamed to say it. And I'm not saying people that drank alcohol they are witches or wizards. I'm telling you my life. I am so.
Thank you.
I am so
strict. You see, your friend would determine your children's friend. The kind of friend you keep. Already got called Wasile means they come and say, oh God damn it, come and say, I want mommy one more bad word.
Yeah.
And so I told myself, God forgive. We are so religious in our house. That's how we are. We know it's devilish word. I don't care what anybody says about it. That's me. That's my life.
That's your opinion. Yeah.
That's your own culture.
Like, I'm a very busy person. I don't even have any friend. Me, Lord, I'm busy in Lewagon. I'm on call one, but she very skate. Emi gbogbo kini any more. Mon call one, but skate. I to very share pule. I to very losare lori field. Emi oraye pe can meet up somewhere. I don't have that time because I'm living for them. They need me more than I need anybody or my friend right now.
Right.
So and if I give them peace, it's peace of mind for me. You see, most parents don't know. Why am I'm in America? Do you
exactly.
No. My children know.
America,
if you do me 480 at about 1 time. Like, I don't need to pray about it.
It's very hard. That's a call back or misbehave. You know what, guys? When I get to the car, I have something for you. So, and it won't get from me. So, you guys are lucky. He's going to give you something. They say, no, we don't want it. What do you mean have something for them? I said, don't worry. They know they have something good. They're like, oh, man, we are in trouble. Like, so, on our last Sunday,
Baba, Bami Oroyo, Kinshe, one more, Emi ni pinching style. Mo pinch Walmart. Taba check out. To long 10, to long checking you want kini. Mama pinch yembe. Let the Olopa Oyibo say nonsense. Mama pinch ye. They told me. I will give you. I will give you the pinch of your life. So you don't even. Sherry Pink, so Mama Dajo.
Oh, too bad or kick below or team. My yellow corner fair pariu. Bondog.
In short, Sherry, it's not that parent needs to be strict. Parent need to set boundaries.
Exactly.
Sherry, our boundaries here man said I'm a sheriff and lewa but Sherry, I want kini ko wa tomo pe no. Okay, Mama Jelly Elumi, woman near remote to our budget.
You've not made your point.
Sherry, remote to Bajabon Lemi. Everybody, Daddy, your remote fell. Everybody, baby, gold in it because that's how I treated that stuff. People say treat here, like. Emadine, one for iPad, one for no. Our man dash iPad.
One for television.
Like I can assure you, my children But Ejele Elomi 104 TV, 04 TV. Láyé òní. Bóyá ló máa rí, bóyá ló máa fọ́ mi mọ̀. So
okay, Baba Fox. We are Joyfield. How do you tell friends and family your kids can't come and I cannot release my own kids?
Me, I'm not. I'm a very straightforward person. A lot of people that roll with me know how it is. It's a no. I don't use scope. It's a no, and I'll help to educate you too. My friend, my kids have done it before when we got here, when I was still trying to find my bearing and all of that. And after a while, when I wanted to stop it, and especially knowing that my older boy is kind of older, and then I see him as too emotional. He's always attached to people, and he gets so when you learn your child, it's also another important skill you do. You see, all these things that we are saying is because we know each other's child. You know your child, I know my child. Some of these things would not work for another child. I have a child that if you insult him or talk back at him or something or yell at him, he probably will cry for 8 hours. And it's not intentional, it's just his person.
It's good.
And that child, if you sit so I use blackmail for him. So I work with that with him. And then I have another one, so 10 million years. So you know, so all these things you have to learn your child. So for me, it's a no. And when I said it, I told and this person is very close to me. We actually knew from Nigeria, and I know that she takes care of my kids when they go there to do sleepover. So it's not even about people maltreat one, boya only and to my molest one. I just said to you, Monko, no, you understand? Like it's a no. And there's no cut corners to it. And I try to educate her. Mama Jackie mama Jackie lo si ibitoman lo no. Let us try to make them sleep with us. At least of all days, of all time in the day. If you are not working, do a night with your child. You understand? And I do even with my kids alone, not like anybody sleeping over. I do the sleep rounds. I go to bathrooms. Then again, there's no shutting of door in my house. When you are sleeping, you open the door. It might not be all the way open, but I make sure that the door is a little bit open. And I have a yellow bulb that is dim, always on the light. No cut corners. When I go to their rooms, maybe middle of the night, soon, you come and I place him back. I push him back to where he's supposed to be.
Babayi, I know you're a gadget person. Putting cameras in your kids' room. Is it proper for the privacy?
What is privacy? When you tell boys, when you tell boys to go and sleep, they don't camera okay, I can see you. So Sherry Kini, the Bible says train only inu omode ni ashiwere wa. But sorry, my Yoruba is very
it's okay. No, you are right, sir.
But only egba no ma correct here. Now, what the Bible is saying that a child is likely to be stupid, but it takes a correctional, a repeated algorithm. Repeat. Totally correct. Sherry, I'm very sorry. I don't want to jump into people's parenting, but there's no child of mine. To my master for me pay I won't like a I could see cartoon like you know Timmy. So at your man woni and I'm family time. Somebody play game I want so Nick, I want me. Only back on my play, a minimum PS4, me got the master one is mine. And you mama can't alone Neo indirectly, but it's mine. So tell me about if I play a game with me. I like serious horror games. But my bed set me say Mani call iPad you want, but then okay, only lost in yara one. But I monitor everything. And the reason I put cameras there is tell your mommy to pick calls. I want to keep mommy to phone is silent. It has actually helped me a lot. Hey guys, tell mommy to open the door. They just delivered something. I won't compare. The camera has saved us.
I'm gonna do a research to know if putting I have cameras in my house, but not in the room. I have in my living room upstairs. I see where they play.
Not in my kids' room too.
In their room, if you have a kid of 13, 14, that is a girl, or even a boy.
Yeah.
I'll do my research.
Okay, my oldest is just 9. Somebody did that age, I would think.
Yeah, maybe you can.
Now when you do research, different people are going to give you different opinions.
Different reviews.
No, research on Google. I'm going to do the legal research. At what age?
There is nothing like Ofin. Ofin does not extend to my house. I'm not saying I will. People are buggy around at a particular age. I don't need to even disturb myself. Somebody create 13. There are other apps. More location, more everything. To load the phone without even me touching anything. Text to about worry phone only worry to domino. So
don't tell me you are busy. We need to learn.
So there's so many things parents don't know. We just sit down and say we are busy.
Somebody just said, are you looking at their body?
No.
Okay.
It's just for monitoring. He said what he's doing already now.
My kids, I see shower for my kids. I see do everything for my kids.
At what age?
He said 9.
9?
My oldest is a boy. He's 9. So
my youngest is no wait, calm down, wait. My youngest is 8. He's going 9. I still bump on him to have his bath for him once in a while.
I don't want to say I want to say we still, because I'm on my monitor watching.
Yes, plus my husband, as in we still do that. No, we do that. My youngest is 9.
I still
only an evil person, and only evil intention. No.
Your mind has to be dirty to think like
9 by August.
It's a stupid question for somebody to be asking me because you're looking.
One of the rules that I don't break in my house also is that curfew rule. They know the night time.
So anybody can say whatever they want to say. My child is my child.
I just feel like it's a cultural thing in each house. Is like whatever you culture, just like you said, Cherry Otumba, what you said to your sons, like you give them something in the car. Parents have said it to some kids and it doesn't mean anything to them.
That's what I'm saying.
So you see, this thing is just home cultures. Like we have a culture in my house. There are some things we don't break. You know, just like smoking and drinking alcohol, only I don't know, only the devil will have to make it happen, because that means the devil is now stronger than God. Because after Christ, and I have told these kids, and they have watched me every day of my life, it's just like making children remorse. When my kids do something wrong, I talk to them like adults, like I let them know my pain. Like, I didn't leave Nigeria to come and give you good life. I don't mind words. So I always, when kids ask questions, if a child of 5 years old asks you, Mommy, how did you get pregnant? Make sure you are answering that child correctly. When we mice or cut corners, it's always a problem. So a child wants to go sleep out for sleepover, and you are cutting corners with that child, not telling that child the rules of this house says that we don't have sleepovers.
They will ask
and
you
then
why.
You understand what I'm saying? Why? And you give reasons.
Like
all the
what?
reasons. Molestation.
Like what?
Let me tell. Yeah, do you know what I tell my kids? I have a rules. I have so many rules that I've been pinning down since going up days, what my kids will not do. Do you want me to break my rules? No. We already know the strength of rules. It's not a day job. There are languages that you and your children should be able to use and communicate, and it's only you people that understand.
They're like family codes.
Yeah.
Like codes, God bless you, codes. So like when I'm talking to my child, now if they break something, you need to see how bad they feel. I'm telling you that my child wants to show me his results. Later, no, I've not been able because I've been busy. He didn't show his dad. He's showing me because he knows the level hierarchy of who we get 44. Okay. So let me go and get 40. Do you get? So when my child sees my face, so these are the things we need to. It's not just about. So when we say we are doing sleepover. And this child, they like it. That they are just behaving like children. So I don't want to use the word tame, but like the way you have to make your kids domesticated, like they have to be part of this house. So there are rules in this house. The culture, the nurture you give. It's not just about cutting corners and lying. So if I lie to that mother, sir?
Parent Sherry, Ani Kiniko, Ani one camping something. A man be senkulewa, a man camp senkule. As you can imagine. A man she camping ni enkulewa. Monikini tent here.
We can't afford Paris location for vacation. And we go to hotels and we tell you we are going for vacation.
I'm a say unje, I'm a love for Ike, I'm a bikini camping yellow. I'm a for like 4 hours. I had to my only. You have to
it's a family code culture thing.
Extra time. I too mind she sleep over. Nile. I'm a say parlor la soon. Sitting room la soon. They need you. I'm gonna take go and bring your duvet and all your pillows and all your stuffed animals. I'm a soon. So our sleepover in the house is so important than any other sleepover because.
So I just hand up.
So let me just round up then go. So for me, like I've said, the sleepover is a no, and everything Tionku is so. It's just as if like it was speaking for me because my house also a military zone. Like when you are inside my apartment, we are in Nigeria. That's what I tell my kids. So most of the time, my friend said, "Can you, mom? I am not your friend's mom, and your friend's mom is not your own mom." So, and I've seen friends that you'll be trying to correct your child. They'll be like, "Mommy Louise, the former I'll just like, Auntie Emma worry. Anyhow you want to do your own, do it. Anyhow I want to do my own, let me do it." There is no manual for parenting.
Yeah.
What works for your child might not work for mine.
Definitely.
So for kids to be on TikTok, Instagram, no, I don't allow it. Whether you allow your own child, monitor, for me, I don't allow it. So then no sleepover.
No sleepover. All right.
So
thank you.
That is
And they can round up. Now, just like what she has said, there's no style of parenting. Okay, this is what you must adhere to.
Exactly.
America.
Right.
Post. Láti ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ school, wọ́n máa ń sọ pé wọ́n máa àwọn ọmọ mi máa ń ṣe teacher assist because wọ́n ti mọ̀wé jù. Táwọn ọmọ tèmi bá ti dé o, wọ́n máa rest. Màá jẹ́ kó wá iPad for like 1 hour. A tún máa padà sórí ìwé because ó ní nǹkan tèmi ń lé. Ẹ ti get, wọ́n sọ fún mi pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ṣeré ń ta, ìkejì máa sáré dáhùn pé but that is them. We don't want to play outside. Ẹ ti wọ́n sáà nǹkan tí mo sọ. Àwọn olótú máa
dáhùn. That's it.
Except daddy wants us to play in the back. Want to see lori, but okay, when you read what you've read and you can narrate what you've been able to read, then we can play outside. So I am giving a condition. And when you mess up, money, go and put your iPad in daddy's room. Wako marry iPad here. Oh, you go for 2 weeks or 1 week. Wako marry ni. You understand? Mo jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé owó mi yìí wà lórí iPad yẹn, mo dẹ̀ ń lo owó yẹn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. So tó bá ti wá behave ara ẹ̀ money. And the sorry in my house is every day. My small baby gone, oh my baby, sorry for you, sorry in my house is so
sorry,
important.
thank you. They are the magic words in my house.
I'm sorry for that thing I did yesterday. Anywhere, even to buy $1 toy, but to mess up money, go and throw it in the garage. Trash in here, ironio. Garage, no, I'm sorry, daddy, money, go and trash it. Later, I don't want that to school. I'm sorry for what I did yesterday, which means all not bad. Man, okay, go and pick that toy back. Go, you are the best daddy ever. I'm trying to tell them, look, but in their head, in their subconscious mind, so me sleepover. Sleepover. We don't have any friend. We don't have any friend.
Thank you.
So
thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
But don't forget, May 6th, our parents, we are having general meeting in May 6th here.
My own is no to sleepover too. And I don't feel like anybody should cut corners or lie to talk about it. I mean, no, you should not be afraid of anybody over your children. And you should be able to stand with the decisions you have made for your children.
Yes.
So that you will know that, because that's part of parenting. And understanding that parenting does not have any yardstick, any book, any manual, any guidelines. It's just your instincts and your own moral standards and values that you are trying to nurture the kids with. So for me, because of how it is right now, sleepover, it's a no for me. Just to coordinate their mindset for a while. Hopefully when they are like 16, 14, 16, you know, maybe we can think about it. But like right now, Ọlọ́run ò tíì fún mi ní teenager. So ẹ jẹ́ ká wá ṣì máa coordinate àwọn owó tó t'Ọlọ́run kó fún wa lọ.
All right, guys.
Oh, I first sleepover, come and sleepover, sí pálọ̀ àti yàrá mi.
Àti yàrá wa.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Ẹ ṣé o. Baba, we'll talk after the show.
All right, Baba.
Wow. Now, àwọn tó queue yẹ wá wọlé papọ̀. Come and wọlé papọ̀, everybody. Torí èmi yìí sìn, bí mo tún ṣe fọ́nu tó pé mi nílò ju 1 hour lọ, how many hours láti lò báyìí?
Ẹ kú ètò.
Bá a ṣe fọ́nbù tó pé a fẹ́ lò ju 1 hour lọ. How many hours láti lò báyìí?
3 hours lẹ́sìn máa lò. Ó máa lọ pé 4 days yìí. Topic ti ẹ̀dá sílẹ̀ yìí ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀.
Ọ̀dà pé ibo ló ti ẹ̀kọ́? Ó ẹ̀kọ́
lọ́pọ̀. Mo ń gbọ́dọ̀ pé bó ló ti ẹ̀kọ́, bóyá ọ̀dọ̀ mo ti drop, mo ti reduce volume tọ̀dọ̀ mi.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Who is going to us? Make your point. Madam, it will be your turn. The madam repeat the third person. Mr. Where is on the floor?
Sherry, ẹ ti mú topic wọnú topic.
Oh, lágbára.
Ẹ ti discuss topic mẹ́ta ọ̀sán bí báyìí lé mi. Kí ló dé mo ló ti ẹ̀ kò? Ọ̀dọ̀ yín ni.
Ọlọ́dọ̀ yín ni. Àgbọ̀ yín wọn.
Sọ̀dọ̀ wọn ni. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ kó ẹ kò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ orí ọmọ bí tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹ máa make point mi lọ.
Okay, ṣé nípa sleepover, mo agree, but sometimes tí ọba ti náà family tó yẹ pé ọtí wọnú ara wọn. Wọ́n bá ní pé ọmọ àwọn máa ń kọ́ ọmọ olùkọ́. Okay, àwọn ọmọ mi fẹ́ lọ sílé ní Sàkógbó Ègbè, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe weekend. Àwọn ọmọ Sàkógbó Ègbè wá lé mi àbáṣe. I do it, I mean, tí wọ́n bá ti wá dípò wá gbẹdọ̀ nínú lóòótì, táwọn bá ti wá ń dàgbà máa separate wọn. Bóyá tọkùnrin bá ti fẹ́ lọ obìnrin ò ní tẹ̀lé wọn. Ọ̀tọ́bìnrin bá ti fẹ́ lọ ọkùnrin ò ní wà ń bẹ̀. You understand? So they're getting to that stage now where we will be separating them. Ọmọ mi ọkùnrin sọ fún mi ní last week, ó ní òun fẹ́ lọ ṣe sleepover lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ òun. But which of your friends? Because what is your story? I know the people. I called the mom. Emma Bino, my beloved father, sleepover lady. I don't know you. Emma Bino, no money, but when one about to decide I put money, and you Mrs. Kobe, Mrs. Kobe, don't you look for me? My beloved was to the lady. Who's about Mrs. Kobe? So, more I called with talk at length on phone. Mo okay, all are responsible. Oh, that was only phone for me. Mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. Then ọjọ́ tó fẹ́ lọ ibi mo tó wọn lọ. Ó tẹ̀ ní mọ́mí don't worry, don't bother come. No, I'm going in. Mo fẹ́ mọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tó fẹ́ sunú ilé. Táwọn ọ̀dọ́ kù sí dé, ó ní wọ́n ti dé. Mo wọnú ilé mo lọ bá wúmà yẹn. Ọjọ́ ìnáwó mi ti ọkọ wọn mo ṣáà kí gbogbo wọn bá ọmọ yẹn. You guys be good. Wọ́n lo 2 days, wọ́n padà wálé. Bàtọ́ tó wá sọ fún mi ní láti fóun fẹ́ lọ ṣe sleepover. Mo ní is it the same people? Ó ní no. Money will show up and get all that money. Oh, you are not going. And why I refused was because multiple phone messages call on the phone. This particular person, oh now on send it to your mommy. Sibonoya block that number for me. So depending yes or more. So, but what that order coach no. To the coach, most of my coach age no, but the kind of messages she's sending to my boy, you will not believe their age mates. How he was so experienced with that kind of thing, I don't understand. Money so you want to tell the master buy your phone. Mo wá imagine tẹ́ bá lọ sleep over and content machine. So you are not going. And I still wonder why you are still talking to, because I have already told you to block that number. So Mubakonu gave me block number. When I was growing up,
the echo is because your phone is on the table. Please kindly pick up the phone, the echo will stop.
Okay, let's pick it up. Mohan is telling me. So to stop. I'm not doing it. So that's why I'm saying it's Dagba. Go shake, Abuleni. The age of 13, at age of 10, I want to more point there. I can say social media. Social media. Social media has nothing to do with what I was talking about. I hear all these things. I want to 10 years. Not in Mokuri, I want 11 years by the time I'm JSS3. What to lose? They don't make it to SS1. So it has nothing to do with social media. But Instagram just because I don't want them to be in it. It won't stop people on anything that we want them to do. It depends on how I talk to them, how I train my kids. Mama no dele alaja pani oro enu lo ma fi be sọ̀rọ̀. Ma muti ju wa sínú family mi o. Tó bá lọ gbé oyún egbére bó ṣe máa sọ nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé o lè oyún egbére. Tó bá ti ṣe ya ko ti bá ti fẹ́ ṣe wedding. Ani tó dẹni tó ṣe wedding yẹn. Torí pé ó list ó farabalẹ̀ ó kàwé ló ṣe wedding o. Tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ kó fẹ́ ṣe wedding bẹ́ẹ̀ wá farabalẹ̀. When you talk to your children, it will sink. Kò ṣe ó ní wà lórí TikTok, wọ́n ní sí lórí Instagram, wọ́n ní sí lórí ó máa wà ń bẹ̀ mọ̀ náà. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ ó máa ṣe pọ̀tẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ̀ kan ṣe yẹn and you will know. They will hide it from you. They will hide it from you. And there's nothing you can do about it. So social media and social media depends on how you talk to your children. The way you talk, nobody has to train your boy also. Èmi máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo máa ń ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa jọ́ tí mo máa wà lọ́mọ. Bàmí ọjọ́ mi wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé mo máa wà lé bàmí mo lọ bí iṣẹ́ ọkùnrin máa wà lé. So wọ́n bá ti sùn lóru màá dìde màá ṣe rántí. Normally rántí yẹn lóòótọ́ ó nọ́mà dìde lọ yẹ̀ wọ́n wò ṣọ́ọ̀ṣù dáadáa ṣé wọ́n ṣe kí ní kọ̀ọ̀dù tó ìsìn. Tọ́ bá tí ń lé lọ sínú ilé wọn kí náà hide lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì kí náà hide sínú closet you see everything. That is why you are a mother. You have to be watchful. Wọ́n á sẹ́ni tó wá expert wá sí pé I'm a good mother 100%. Kò sí ṣé gbogbo ministry man ní àwọn pastor ló wà wé wọ́ọ̀dù láyé ìgbà yẹn. Àwọn pastor ló máa àwọn ló já kúkúrú ó já kúkúrú. So it has nothing to do with what you are. You are a pastor, you are a ministry man, you are clinical. It depends on what you tell your children, what you instill in them. It will grow with them. It will be ringing bell in their head. Wọ́n bí sotiri mi tọ́ látọ̀kẹ̀ délẹ̀. Ó ti rí bí mo ṣe tó. Má jẹ́ kójú tì mí o.
Ta ló ń tún wò ń bì kan?
Ta ló tún wò èèyàn kan play again? Ṣé you understand? Okay, wọ́n ti kúrò mẹ́.
Go ahead.
So pàtó mo fẹ́ fà yọ nìyẹn pé it's parenting. Oníkálukú ní style tó fi lè train ọmọ ẹ̀. Kò ṣe gbà kò ṣe kọ́tí ọ̀lọ́ sí school dẹ̀ ọ̀lọ́ gba lecture sí. Tí n bá délé èèyàn kan sí tó bá ní ibi tẹ́ gbómi ní sí ìkọlù yẹ kẹ́ máa gbé sí yẹ kẹ́ máa gbé sábẹ́ tébù ilé tiẹ̀ ló wà náà. Ibi tó bá mo lè gbómi mi sí ibi mo nomi lé mi èmi mo ní lé mi ibi tó bá mo lè gbé flower tèmi sí ibi tó bá mo lè gbé chair mi sí. Ṣé I understand? Oníkálukú ní bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀. Tí ẹni pé tó bá ti dé ta o ṣọ́ọ̀pù ilé rẹ̀ ló ti jáde jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé wọ́n kọ́ ẹ̀ òde ẹ̀gbẹ́kọ̀ má lọ bà ojú mi jẹ́. Tó bá jí nǹkan báyìí kò ṣe pé so àwọn nǹkan yẹn ni wọ́n mú social media mi ò tẹ̀ mi ò bá fọ́mọ mi wà lórí social media I'm just saying ni pé it has nothing to do with it. Ọmọ tó bá fẹ́ yàrá ló máa ṣe ránu. Ìwọ òbí ló ní iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe you monitor you coach that is your job you have to be coaching from time to time to be reminding them of whom they are. Remind them of who they are, remind them of their background. Ilé tó ti jáde jẹ́ kọ́ wọlé tó ti jáde. Let them know about your culture. Let them know
ọ̀dọ́ madam ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wa.
Ọ̀túnba Senator.
Ọ̀dọ́ madam Adéṣewà yẹn ní ẹ̀kọ́ tí wá.
Wọ́n ti lọ.
Ọ̀túnba ayọ̀ ní blọọ̀.
Ẹ káàsán. Ṣẹ́rí, màá support nǹkan tí Mrs. Kògbérègbè sọ díẹ̀. Èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ó ní àwọn ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́, àwọn ò ní gbá, àwọn ò lágbọ̀n, àwọn ò ní òun àtàwọn ọmọ òun. Sir, God bless you, sir. God bless your ministry. Ministry tẹ́yìn yàn nìyẹn. Ibi táwa ti dàgbà, àwọn bàbá ti wá lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́. Àárín pé à ń lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ á ṣe ládàgbà sí. Incident kan ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tán ní ọmọ yẹn ṣe bákan ó ṣe bákan yẹn. Nígbà táwa wà kékeré, àwa ń ṣeré bàbá àtìyá.
God bless you. Ilé ìwọ ṣe ìyá kẹ́mi ṣe bàbá.
A ṣeré bàbá àtìyá, bọ́ àṣedébi tó ṣédé yẹn. Nígbà yẹn ìbẹ̀rù wà nítorí pé gbogbo èèyàn ló bá yín tọ́mọ, gbogbo àdúgbò ló ń tọ́mọ. Mo kì í jẹ́ mo máa sọ ní mo ti sọ lórí program yìí náà. Mo jí owó mọ́mì wa níjọ́ kan mo ń lọ sí school, mo wà lókè odò high school, àwọn tó bá mọ̀ ní òkè odò nígbà yẹn à ń gbé bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo wá jí owó yẹn mo kì í bọ́nú àpò abẹ́nú ẹ máa pa abẹ́nú tá a máa ń rán sí
kọ́fíìsì mi.
Ibẹ̀ ni mo tọ́jú owó yẹn sí. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi pọ́sùn wa wọ́n bá mú àǹtí mi náà lù kóun lójú owó yẹn. Nígbà tí àgbọ̀n kan ló wá kọjá bí a mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ti bá padà lọ Nàìjíríà mo lè máa lọ kẹ́gbọ́n yẹn ní kẹ́gbọ́n yẹn. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn kò kọjá ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ nu ewu ara fẹ́mi náà gbọ́ ewu ara nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní àwọn ti sáṣẹ wọn rí. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ara ẹ ti wà pabẹ́nu tán já pabẹ́nu báyìí wọ́n bá pọ́ìsì dẹni. Ló dún worowóró bíi kíní tó so mọ́ gẹ̀lẹ̀gẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀. Mo ti ẹ̀dá ọ̀nà wọ́n ṣàwọn jẹ́ kí wọ́n nà mí dé skul mi. Nígbà tí mo dé skul tí pírísípà rí mi pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ló dówó ni. Ẹgbà pírísípà máa ń dùn báyìí bàbá oníjà ló máa ń pè ó ń wé mọ́ mi nígbà tí eégún ń gbé ara wọn. Ìgbà tí mo ń padà bọ̀ nílé lọ́sùn àwọn ará àdúgbò tó rí mi pé mo jí owó wọ́n tún kàn mí ní kùdélé mi. Èèyàn mélòó ló lè dàrú ẹ̀ nísìnyí? Ní Nàìjíríà èèyàn mélòó ló gbà kan bóun tọ́ ọmọ òun? Nígbà yẹn táwa ń dàgbà tó máa ń pe kíní kan ní sàrà tó máa ń ṣe bí apáti àbí kọ̀ọ̀kan gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe kékeré wọ́n máa gbé sínú abọ́ fún wa báyìí a máa jẹ wọ́n dẹ̀ máa sọ fún ẹ pé o ò gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́ kan ẹran tó ẹ máa fi jẹ oúnjẹ yẹn tán. Sẹ́rí ayé ń ta wà yìí ó kọ́ ti bú sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ́ máa don't let us shy away from that. And somebody said there is no manual for kò fẹ́ tọ́mọ ṣùgbọ́n ìwọ ẹni tí kókó ẹ̀ bá yè òun ló mọ̀ àgbàpọ̀. Ẹni tó bá yíyọ ọmọ ẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe tó làwọn kan tó sọ yẹn tó ń gbọ́. Ìwọ ló dàbí pé Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà ẹ̀ ló dàbí pé gbogbo àṣà yìí náà ẹlòmíì àánú òun ṣiṣẹ́ 50 hours ẹlòmíì ò ṣe ju 8 hours lọ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ gbàdúrà ẹ̀. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan èmi máa ń sọ kankan do your best do what you need to you know it is right for you to do. Kó o dẹ̀ fi tó kù lọ́lọ́run lọ́wọ́ láti bẹ́ẹ̀ tó àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Pásítọ̀ tó ń ka báíbù láàárọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó ń jí tó máa ń lórúkọ Jésù lórí gbàpọ̀ tó máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ wọn padà ya yakuya mọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ ṣé pásítọ̀ yóò gbàdúrà ni.
So Senator Eli allow sleepover, is that what you're saying?
I won't say I won't allow sleepover because o máa mọ orú ọ̀rẹ́ tó ní àdúgbò sáàpù tó ní. Àyíjẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe yìí. Kọ́lọ̀ máa yẹ ká bẹ́sù ni. Nínú àwọn ọmọ tàbí ẹ̀ńtọ́ iná kọ́lọ̀ máa yẹ ká rọ́mọ tó sì máa gbénú ẹ̀. Tó sì máa gbénú ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn nǹkan burúkú. Ọmọ míì tí òbí ò kọ ní nǹkan kan pé òkè social media ó mọ nǹkan tí ò dá fóun láti wò lórí social media á sọ fẹ́ pé àkáǹwọ̀ sí àdókò. Bàbá ò ṣe pásítọ̀ wọn ṣe ìmá á máa sọ fún ẹ pé no this is not for my age. Ayé bí wọ́n ṣe ni. So social media part ló ṣe ló kó sí ní òbẹ ká sọ̀rọ̀ ìtẹ́lẹ̀ ìyàwó mi kọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń wò ó lórí ẹ̀fọn àwọn pé let me just come in èmi náà lọ́mọ mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ mo dẹ̀ ń gbàládùra mo máa sọ fún ìyàwó mi iṣẹ́ tá a bá ti máa ṣe pé káàtì jókòó ta àwọn ọmọ yìí tó máa jí lọ́wọ́ jọ ara Nàìjíríà náà ní £1 mo tún iṣẹ́ tí mi ṣe bí òótọ́ ni iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe bí ó sanwó lé mi ó dẹ̀ mo wà òkè mi ò lé pé mo fẹ́ lówó tọ́lọ́ bá ní máa lówó tó Dangote Ọlọ́run mọ bó ṣe máa ṣe máa padà lówó ju Dangote lọ. ọ̀ kì í ṣe pé ẹmúṣẹ́ ní ẹlẹ́múṣẹ́ ní Texas ẹ̀kọ́ Texas àwọn oníṣẹ́ kan wà ní New York owó tí lọ síbẹ̀ òun rántí àwọn ọmọ jẹ́bí làwọn ọmọ yẹn máa jà kan tó máa àwọn òní táìpá àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa jà kan tó máa yà. pẹ̀lú wọn bá táì tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn tó lè jókòó láti ọmọ pé this thing don't do it this thing don't do it this thing don't do it ọmọ mi máa ń wà ọkà tí kan tí bá ti dé díẹ̀ bá ti rí first born mi obìnrin hey madam I don't want to see you that torí tó bá ti rí ẹ̀dì kàtún yẹn torí táàbù yẹn ó di gbére mo ń lọ ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ ó ti bá ti gbà ó lè dóṣù mẹ́ta oṣù mẹ́rin wọn ò ní eriwo. I get what I'm saying. So sleep over I will say okay sí irú ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó mi tó jẹ́ bíi ṣáàmà mi ní báyìí sí ọ̀hún á ní pé káwọn ọmọ mi wá sleep over kan náà ọmọ ṣé máa nílò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wọn lè wá ni. I get what I'm saying. Ṣé màá ní wọn lè wá ní mo ò lè sọ pé wọn lè wá náà but it's our chairman here. Àbẹ́gbọ́n ìyàwó mi kejì máa ní tọ́mọ tiẹ̀ wá sun bí. Àdúrà àti pé kéèyàn náà ṣe normal parent pé kéèyàn ṣe lórí àwọn ọmọ let them know what nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀ lásìkò.
Kí lásìkò sleep over tó kí ló ti gbìn sínú àwọn ọmọ yẹn.
God bless you for that statement. Kí ló ti gbìn sínú wọn kí ló ti jẹ́ kó mọ̀ wípé kíní yìí ò dáa láti ṣe. Mo máa tún sọ nígbà tí mo wà ní 5 years old ìdájú mi ti máa ń pè mí kí n máa wọ NTA news orí àyẹ̀ tún kọ́ 5 years ẹ̀rọ tó bá pé 6 years ò lè lọ sí school gbà yẹn mo rántí gbà yẹn 6 years 5 years dájú mi tó bá ti fẹ́ wo parapa ó máa pè níwájú òkòkò ya àjọ máa wò ní news yẹn mọ́ mi lára ti sìn mo máa ń gbọ́ news Nàìjíríà máa ń gbọ́ news dáadáa fún kí ló ti gbìn sínú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àsìkò sleep over tó mo sọ́ọ̀sì pé èmi ṣeré bàbá àtìjà wọ́n àṣedé lẹ́wù táwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe dé yìí.
ó yẹ pọ̀.
tó bá ti kọjá pé ẹ lọ já wúwo ẹ lọ já àkọ́kọ́ wá there is no manual for kàtẹ́ ọmọ o kò sí manual o the only manual tó wà tó lè fi tẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ òun ni pé
sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ ẹ̀ ti ń bínú ẹ̀ tẹ̀kẹ̀ yìí sí ẹ̀ bọ̀
no mo sọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́run sọ wọn.
chairman kejì yọ ní flọ.
Bàbá ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ sà.
Yes sir.
Ẹ káàtàárọ̀.
Yes sir.
Ṣe rọrọ tó wà nílẹ̀ ìsà kò sẹ́ni kan tó lè sọ pé òun perfect tó bá débi ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́mọdé ọmọ kẹrẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé báyìí là ń ṣe ń lé wa èèwọ̀ bòmíì ni ọmọ dẹ̀ máa ń create problem everlasting problem sílẹ̀ ogun ayérayé tó yẹ pé tí Ọlọ́run kan ló lè bá yàn ṣe because number one kádàrá wà o àkọọ́lẹ̀ wà lórí ọmọ number two home culture gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn tó ti pè sẹ́yìn sọ ìyẹn náà dúró life experience tí everybody ní in own aspect lójú ọ̀nà tí everybody wà ìyẹn náà dúró síbẹ̀ education aspect ìyẹn náà dúró síbẹ̀ general orientation ẹlòmíín sìn ó gbé lọ́dọ̀ àbúrò màmá ẹ̀ ó gbé lọ́dọ̀ àbúrò dádì ẹ̀ ìyẹn náà dúró síbẹ̀ ẹlòmíín àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì ẹnu kan ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ló gbé dàgbà ìyẹn náà dúró síbẹ̀ ẹni tó gbé nínú market ìyẹn náà wà ẹni tó gbé nínú estate ìyẹn náà wà ẹni tí àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ jẹ́ ministry man according to bí dáàdì yẹn ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn àwọn yẹn náà dúró síbẹ̀ so orientation olúkálukú ó yàtọ̀ mọ́mì wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn ti ń ṣe ìranù ọjọ́ pẹ́ wọn ò parọ́ from example èmi ọmọ ọlọ́jà ni mí màmá mi àwọn trade petty trade yẹn ni màmá tèmi ń ṣe wọn ò dẹ̀ ń gbé ńlé so èmi gbogbo tẹnutẹnu mo fi sọ ẹ̀kúlé ilé mi inú ọjà mo gbé dàgbà àmọ́ nǹkan kan tó kàn help ṣe ń get me very close so ṣe rí nǹkan tó work fún àǹtí ó lè má work fẹ́ lómi èèyàn kan máa try pé number one tèmi believe on my own side security number one security lórí ọmọ that is number one. Number two
ṣé ibi tó fẹ́ lọ sùn àbí.
ẹ ṣe rí sleep over yẹn èmi ò ní interest.
àwọn ọmọ yóò lè lọ sleep over.
Ibi tó bá máa lọ bóyá àwọn àti ìyá wọn máa jọ lọ ni.
àwọn ọmọ náà ń pè kò ń ṣe mọ́mì.
Bàbá mi ò lè sọ pé yes, mi ò lè sọ pé no.
How old ni àwọn ọmọ yín hàn tí máa gbé súnmọ́ yín wà fẹ́ lọ sleep over ni.
First born mi 12 years, àwọn twins mi 9 years.
Èjì tó ń lọ sleep over gangan nìyẹn wọn sọ́ọ́rí ni.
Àwọn gan bàbá wọn gan fún wọn èmi gan ò ṣàyè yẹn lẹ̀ kò sáyè bíkọ́ mi ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ much. mi ò wá accommodative èèyàn kì í parọ́. Because principle tèmi èmi àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé mo burú which is mi ò burú because mi ò kì í fẹ́yàn ní second chance.
Country wo lẹ wà?
France ni mo wà sà.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ kì í ṣe ológun àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ológun lẹ sọ yìí.
Irọ́ kò mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ ológun mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ ológun ẹ mọ̀ pé kì í sọ̀rọ̀ ológun ṣe ń get mi. Mo like privacy gan.
Go on, mo gbọ́ yín. So for you sleepover is a no.
No wọn age wọn tí tó level yẹn because secondly èmi gan ò lẹ́ni tó máa lọ ṣe sleepover lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ mi ò léèyàn Ọlọ́run kan ni mo ní.
ọ̀rọ̀ yín ti yé mi. Orí pé analysis tẹ kọ́kọ́ give yẹn analysis yẹn ló máa jẹ́ ká spare yín because you have analysed that oníkálukú ló ní background there. So àwọn yìí ti mọ̀ fún yín pé ìgbogbo la fẹ́ sọ fún bàbá Yorùbá ti fẹ́ lọ sùn. Where is the sleepover? Níbi kan fẹ́ bí pé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ because ẹnìkan ti accuse àwọn ọmọ mi ń tarí tó ní òun ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ fún pé bàbá àwọn ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́.
All right, ẹ ṣé bàbá. Ṣé kan ní wọn nìyẹn?
Benza.
No sleepover. Daddy said no sleepover, no sleepover. It's final. Mr. Adewale, your baby is still a baby. So, will there be a sleepover in the next 5 years for your kid?
Yeah, got to quickly lend my voice to the topic. Èmi feel pé ibi tí àwọn ọmọ mi máa lọ tí ṣe sleepover, ẹni ẹ máa jẹ́ bí family friend. And then tó bá máa jẹ́ bí family friend, kò lè jẹ́ stranger. Mi ò lè gbà kán ọmọ mi lọ sí stranger parenting wọ́n lọ sleepover for work. So ẹni tó máa jẹ́ family friend, á jẹ́ ẹni tí mo pè ní family friend, ẹni tí mo pè ní just friend. That means pé mi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àjọ ní nǹkan kan in common like the way we think, the way we do some things, morals. Ẹni tí mo agree pẹ̀lú, tí mo mọ lifestyle, tí mo mọ ètò òkè. I mean friend mi ni àjọ ń rìn, mo mọ irú nǹkan tó lè ṣe. To some extent, mo trust ẹ. So mo lè trust mo mi pẹ̀lú ẹ tí n bá sí around. Okay, mo nílè lọ́dọ̀ tí n bá tẹ̀ wà around. Wọ́n lè lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀. Lọ́gbọ́n ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣeré kán ní sleepover. Because mo mọ̀ pé the same principle, the same way of thinking lájọ ní. And also tí mo bá àláwọn ọmọ mi tó ń lọ ṣe sleepover, that means pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi náà lè wá sọ́dọ̀ mi láti wá sleepover. Á jẹ́ kí n lè mọ irú àwọn á lè avail mi ní opportunity láti mọ irú àwọn ọmọ tí àwọn ọmọ mi ń bá rìn ọ̀tọ̀ ń bá ṣọ̀rẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ ó kàn máa fún mi ní opportunity yẹn láti mọ wọn tó ń close mọ́ àwọn tí à ń pè ní family friend wa. And bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí nìyẹn aside the social vices tó ti common sin when people go to other people's home where they get molested and all those stuff. I mean, aside that, but kí èèyàn tó fọmọ ẹ̀ náà lẹ̀ síbi tó máa ti ẹni tó máa molest á jẹ́ I mean kò sẹ́ni tó pé tán. So mi ò fẹ́ sọ too much because everybody we have our flaws.
So you can only entrust your kids for a sleepover only if you know where they're going and you have so what you're saying now is if you have 5 friends and your principle align with just 2 of them, You only allow your kids to go to those 2.
And Timo, yeah, and Timo trust.
So Emma how do you say no to the ones you don't want your kids to go to? That is the real bone of content. Like, how do you say no? Me, go by stylishly, codedly. Are we allowed to say hello? It's no. I don't have no reason. It's no.
I can say no. I can say no. I will say no. I will even tell the kids to tell them their mommy say no. Yeah. Yes. Tell them your mom say no. That we are not going. Nobody play. I plan before they even bring it to you. They already plan the whole place. Yeah.
Parents, what will you now say?
Parents, busy in the time here. They cannot come.
Going. Everybody can say no.
Yes.
As in, you can't
busy in the time here, so no.
But what I'm saying is this: you're allowed to say no, but none of you can give a reason why you are saying no.
Saying no, yes. I'll be busy. Why? That time, I can't bring them, and I don't know. I just no. You'll be busy. This is America. Everybody not busy, so they won't be able to say no.
Question me. Why are you lying?
That you cannot come.
That you are busy.
Okay, I should tell them pay me if I can't be what's late.
That's what I'm asking. This woman has given so many excuses. Because comfortable. Okay,
I won't just tell somebody I'm not free with that. I'm not comfortable for my kids coming to your house. It is not. I can't do it. I won't be able to say it.
That means we are allowed to say no, but we are not allowed to say why.
You don't have to give you don't have to explain why you are saying no. You don't have to give any reason. It's your children. They are my children. I can say they are not coming because I'm busy. I have this doing. Oh, we have other plans. You understand? Like I said, I have other plans for them. That time. We are not maybe some other time. I don't know if some other time here. I'm other team some other time because I don't plan and not mommy will not agree. Mommy will say no. Oh, the bar or they will plan here. Mama count me out because what's my come up with when you are planning this next time, don't promise them anything because we are not going. So I do mommy rara be odo our parents àwọn ọmọ ti sọ pé ti do láàrin ara wọn. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Conclusion mi ni pé I think there is a culture Nigerians in diaspora that we have agreed on that you can say no, but because of Epodija, you are not ready to tell them why. And in Toba Misolo, let's say, we to explore Bobo, Oparo, or busy. Around ya kiniko. I want all team the Akila de Bobo Bani Kinikoni. That is why he came. And it over Niger, no alone stylishly. And it took why can't you?
Má bínú. Tí bá sọ fún yàn pé mo fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa ṣe weekend lọ́dọ̀ mi ní wíìkì tó bá ní pé àwọn busy. Tó bá di next month kí n extend another invitation sí wọn. Tó ní àwọn lọ sí I will not invite them again. I will not ojú wọn ọmọ ra wọn máa tètè kúrò tẹ́lẹ̀ láì jẹun nìyẹn.
Okay.
I will not invite them. That means they don't want my family to be with their family. So I will excuse them. I will not extend the invitation to that family anymore.
Now, thank you so much. And the concept of convenience only, don't be selective. Meaning, if you are telling some particular set of people you're busy, you know kids will talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they should read the line.
Yeah. Oh,
oh yeah, Chama, don't know why you're on the floor.
So because
okay, man.
Sleep over on sleep over on oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Only incident kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní history wọn bí báyìí tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ méjì ni wọ́n máa ń fọmọ sọ́dọ̀ ara wọn. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ti ń wà lọ́dọ̀ ara láti kékeré ni wọ́n ti gbéra wọn máa gbé wọn sọ́dọ̀ ara wọn wọ́n máa lọ bí iṣẹ́ títí tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti dàgbà. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn fúnra wọn lóyún ọmọ 12, 13. L'Amẹ́ríkà bí báyìí ní Houston bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọmọ 12-13 wọ́n fúnra wọn lóyún wọ́n ní láti gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Naija because Texas wà láwọn abortion mọ́ wọ́n ní láti fly ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Naija ọ̀rọ̀ Christian ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó ṣe kiri ni o fly ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Naija láti lọ ṣàbọ̀sọ̀ fún ọ̀rẹ́ méjì túká wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ń gbé ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi jọ so àwọn kìnìún yẹn gbọ́ngbà mi èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n ti wà carried away àwọn parents máa wà carried away with so many things àmọ́ wà carried away àwọn tí wọ́n bí ní pé kò sí nǹkan kan so èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀
wọ́n dà máa yé ti parí ọ̀rẹ́dí àbí. wọ́n dà máa yé ti parí ọ̀rẹ́dí àbí.
So many things ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Thank God this program mo listen ti pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ mi láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn náà gbọ́ gbogbo road blogs gbogbo everything we are here on the program we are here together we listen together àwọn kan kọ́mọ yẹn tó padà wá sí online àwọn kan tí explain nǹkan tó jẹ́ fortress wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ bọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣe sọ́nà exactly bọ́ ṣe sọ́yìn náà ṣe sọ wọ́n mention oríṣiríṣi metamorphosis àbí kíníkan gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ṣàlàyé fún mi bíbáyìí so sometimes you allow them to listen to things like this so that they will know so many things ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ social media ẹ máa tún tọ́pìkì yẹn máa gbé padà wá àwọn abẹ́ àwọn ayé wa dá sí.
Chama tó náwó yẹn mú gbọ́ yín sí.
God bless you. Ọpọlọ náà ní dọ́gba o.
Ó ní point kan tí mo fẹ́ bring out. Ṣé rí ọjọ́ tí èèyàn bá ti fọdọ̀ sọ́kàn sọ́dọ̀ èèyàn kò sígbà tẹ́ni ẹ̀ ní disappointment. And I don't pretend. I will let you know who I am. Tó ráwọn àgbàlagbà máa ń pòwe kan, wọ́n ní kékeré láti ń pẹ̀ka àrókò kó tó di ńlá mọ́yàn lọ́wọ́. Mo ní ẹnìkan bí báyìí tó jẹ́ pé ó jù mí lọ lọ́jọ́ orí and is a friend of mine. Ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ birthday fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ní kí n ká ọmọ mi wá. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún pé mi ò ní lè kó wọn wá. Pé wọn wá. Wá ní àkílódé. Mo ní kílódé mo ní kò sí. Because in abroad, I don't lie. Èmi ò ń parọ́. In abroad, some people have drink, smoke, everything. Ibi tó dẹ̀ invite mi wá, ẹ máa mutí, ẹ máa mu sìgá. Èmi dẹ̀ ti sọ fáwọn ọmọ mi lé pé tẹ́ bá ti rẹ́ni tó mọtí, ọmọ èṣù ni o. Tẹ́ bá ti rẹ́yàn tó fa sìgá, ọmọ èṣù ni o. Wọ́n ṣe dáadáa, they are doing well, but they will end in hellfire. But daddy, this person is smoking, but they have money. It doesn't mean anything. You can have money. Everybody share that. But what I'm saying is, end of the day, no. So, èmi ntí mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún wọn, and èmi ò ń nọmọ, èmi máa ń communicate pẹ̀lú ọmọ ni, máa ń bọ́ ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni, òjò kò kémi náà jókòó ká máa sọ̀rọ̀, máa ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rẹ́ mi, torí nǹkan táwọn màmá mi fi kọ́ mi nìyẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà dẹ̀ máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi dèní eléyìí. Sometimes tí n bá fẹ́ commit bóyá mo fẹ́ help èèyàn kan, mo á rí pé ó ti fẹ́ mú stress wá. Màá kàn rántí statement kan tí mọ́ mi máa ń sọ pé kára mọ́ra rẹ̀. Ọ̀ tí n bá ní ìdí assistance ẹnìkan.
Kò pálẹ̀ mọ́ra àbí?
Kára mọ́ra Ìjẹ̀bú mo fi sọ kára mọ́ra rẹ̀ ni pé ẹ para ẹ̀. Gbárùkùtà rẹ̀ kára mọ́ra rẹ̀. So tí n bá ní kẹ́nìkan bá mi ṣe nǹkan tí ò bá mi ṣe mi ò ní bínú máa kàn pick ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni ká mọ́ra rẹ̀ màá sáré lọ ṣe. Ṣé ẹ ti ń get mi? So ẹni yẹn since then kò dẹ̀ ó dà pé ó bínú kò pè ní I don't care because tó bá ọjọ́ ọ̀la ṣé ń get mi? Tọ́ba kò ní part kan tó fẹ́ take inú life mi tí n bá kú lè ní àwọn ọmọ tí n bá fi sílẹ̀ àwọn náà máa take responsibility yẹn. So because mi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé ibi yìí ò dá o ibi ò gẹ́gẹ́ mi yẹn náà ń sìn tí mo orientation tí mo ti fọmọ nínú ilé tí mo ti sọ ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ mi máa wò mí pé onírọ́ ni mí. Pé àwọn bàbá òun ó sọ pé èèyàn tó ń ṣe báyìí kò dáa ṣe ó dẹ̀ wọ́dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. So téèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó dúró lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yẹn ntọ́lọ́run bá ṣe fún mi oore Ọlọ́run lèmi ń jẹ mi ò sọ pé mo fẹ́ di Dangote so alihamdulilayi but òótọ́ ṣe ń gẹ̀ẹ́tì mi òótọ́ yẹn òótọ́ téèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́yàn pé báyìí ni kéèyàn náà dẹ̀ dúró lórí bẹ́yẹn náà ni my brother my sister my godfather when you get to old age kò sí anybody téèyàn máa rí mọ́ tí ọlọ́mọ yẹ ká burú ṣe wá tí kankan bá ṣe wọ́n á lẹ́ pa àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀.
Kamati, that's your point. If you're regardless, whoever telling you, budget, it's a no, it's a no. Okay. Madam, you're on the floor. Yes, ma'am.
Also, to whom wisdom is given, sense is expected. And then, why this sleepover first? You know, my own style, I always say, what is the problem? Let's analyze it then. What is the way forward? Why do we have sleepover? It's a foreign culture. Nigeria, la wata answer me. Da back pẹ̀lú sleepover Nigeria. Ade bí wọ́n ṣe, abesi bá wọn ṣe. Value wo ló fẹ́ add sọmọ. Kí ni ìdí ẹ̀? Ṣó fẹ́ study ara wọn lóru. Kíra wa lọ́tàn ọ̀sán tán. Kí ni kókó sleepover? Ṣé night vigil ni? Because a lot of time we borrow something, there is no analysis for it. Sarah will alágbàtọ́ ni wá. First, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ṣe. Parenting is grace. There is no standard rules, there is no standard style. Àfẹ́ntọ́lọ́ bàbá tọ́. Then alágbàtọ́ ni wá. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ títọ́ dàbí tenant of faith ni. Ẹ máa wọn kí ni tenant ọmọ sọ nínú Bible tó máa sọ pé Ọlọ́run fún èèyàn kan mẹ́ta, ó fún èèyàn kan márùn-ún, ó fún èèyàn kan lẹ́yìn ọkàn. Ó tún gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀kọ́, ó tún fún ẹni tó ní méjì. He knows your capacity. Ó dẹ̀ ti fún ẹni ètò máa lè tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mọ ṣe rí. Ọlọ́run fún ẹ lọ́mọ méjì láti tọ́. Kò ẹ̀sẹ̀ kó tún kó fọ́ rẹ̀ kó tọ́ mọ́ ti tiẹ̀. Alágbàtọ́ láti ní wá. So if I'm doing anything, me, I'm partially military, I'm free, I'm social, I'm all rounder. As in military style, could work all the time. Communication is number one. Everything we are doing, we need to discuss it, analyze it. I'm very close to my children. We are like friends. I have a friend that can read around me if you select. Only go one column so far me, almost share to be. My wonder pay almost share to be. See me obani secret bella mommy. I'm mommy no more comfortable at sorrow for me. At the end of the day, move 5 years down the lane. So I pay, come and keep secret and go to my dalid, and I don't want your style. Parents should learn to set boundaries. And what is boundaries? Is when you say low and you don't feel guilty about it. Timba tomo mi bo se fe, tomo mi ya yakuya, so fe ka mo mi di pela mi. Oh, ni fe mo na. Why will I be afraid to say no to you? Then I get a kind of sleepover yi. Kini sleepover wa. So fe lo se prayer session ni. Ako debi aboru e, nígbà tá wà kékeré, àwọn sùn sọ́dọ̀ family. Not pé bóyá torí pé I like family. Torí on fo alóúnjẹ tó pọ̀ nle. Tá bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ aunty wa ń gba bank lọ tin ṣe. Ó máa ń fi cup wọn rice kékeré sábọ̀ báyìí. So oúnjẹ yóò ní ká wa. A máa wojú ara wa pé ṣé oúnjẹ lele àbí pàpà ni. So torí wọn ní fìdí wa dáadáa làwọn tí ẹ ṣe fẹ́ lọ sílé èèyàn. Then tó wá sọ pé tí mo bá jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi wá sọ́dọ̀ Mr. ọ̀dọ̀ Ọ̀túnba lè bínú. Ó lè sọ pé mi ìṣọ̀rẹ́ tó dáa. Fine, sísẹ pé Ọ̀túnba ìyàwó Ọ̀túnba àbí Ọ̀túnba lọ̀rẹ́ mi. Tí bá rí láti lọ bẹ̀ gbogbo alájọ máa lọ dẹ̀. Sọ pé no sleepover. There's no rule casted in stone. So I'm not going to be an advocate of no sleepover. Though we don't do it. Mo ti wà níbi bí for some time. Mi ò tí gbọ́ káwọn ọmọ mi sọ pé fẹ́ lọ sleepover yìí. Mo lọ́mọ 17, mo lọ́mọ 19. Wọ́n ti wá sọ pé mọ́mí àwọn lọ sleepover. Then tọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ kó ní.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ tí wàá sún lé yín náà rí.
You only produce your kind. Ọmọ pastor yayakuya, ọmọ military man yayakuya. Àwọn èèyàn gbàgbé pé pastor is first a woman being. Apart from this person being a pastor, do you know what else that person is? But about first say I could generalize it. Because someone told yayakuya, to only to one or two yayakuya. To a certain degree, I'm going to disagree. Pastor is first a woman being. He's a man of God. He was man before he became a man of God. Only the man of God, only other characters still were exposed but I come for to pastor. Still were exposed while I'm worried. táwa sọ ọmọ pastor ya yakuya àwọn ọmọ tó wá fẹ́ ya yakuya máa yakuya but to a certain degree ọmọ tó ya yakuya gan ó lérò ó ń túrò lọ́kùn ẹ̀ ó ní bó ṣe máa yẹ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kó tó ya yakuya máa rò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì mo lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tó yẹ pé àti wà ní for something ó sì rántí ọjọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ lọ sí patí tí bàbá ẹ̀ mú wọn tọ́lọ mú wọn patí tó ná wọn tẹ́yìn wọn bó ṣé ẹgbọ́n ti dàgbà ó ti bímọ tiẹ̀ ó sì rántí nínà yẹn. Foundation is very important in any parenting. If your foundation is not right, kí ni wait destiny to lè gbé. But every time I know mo ní standard rules kí ni kan, you can't stop children from social media because gbogbo wọn tó sọ pé láyé ìgbà kan ọmọ lè kò sílé ọ̀rẹ́ màmá àwọn tajà kò sílé nígbà yẹn kò sí social media báyìí. So tí àwọn parents bá jáde nígbà yẹn nínú kó máa kàwé ẹ̀ àbí kó máa ṣe sùwé àbí kó máa ṣe tẹ́ǹtẹ́ àwọn náà máa eré bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. Lè ṣe nǹkan tó wà nígbà yẹn apply sísìn mọ́. I'm never going to be a part of social media. You are missing it. So that means there's everything now. Everything that has is good must have something that is bad in it.
Oh yeah, hold there, very. This room, I might see hold there. Ara Ghana, so she sleep over Ghana.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Ṣọ́n sleep over ní Ghana.
Wọ́n sleep over o, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tèmi ò sleep over o. My children are not allowed to sleep over. They have actually never asked me. They've not asked me because they understand me and they know that it is a no.
Why is it a no?
Since I can't, I was brought up that way. I was never allowed to go and sleep over. No, nobody slept over in my father's house. I have also not entertained any of my friends' children. Go sleep over, see later me. Even though, well, it's fine. They know me that well. Tobale tolerates strictness to me, but my own children cannot sleep over. I remember when we were growing. I'm not saying my friends are bad. I have a very small circle, and I'm already mo bi onikaluku se ntomo, and bi a se ntomo wa o yato sira. Àwọn ọmọ mi understand tí n bá ṣẹ́jú, wọ́n understand tí n bá lajú, tí n bá ranjú mọ́ wọn, wọ́n understand tí n bá kọ̀yìn, wọ́n understand tí n bá mí kanlẹ̀. Mi ò ní sí bàbá wa ṣe ti tọ́ra wa nìyẹn. They understand if we go to a place and I don't want them to communicate, I don't want them to eat, I don't want them to accept something, they know and we don't have to talk. I don't even have to speak. Morati Bata and Dadba. There's this family friend, Omoye Omalon Shere, Nile another family friend, we were all from the same place. And this is family friends, don't trust around family friend to family friend. It turned out that one of the older sons, low mess up, we were about 12 years then, low mess up 12 years old girls.
Sexually?
The older son. Yeah, no finger the girl and doing all stuff. Ni pe wọ́n kọ̀ lọ ṣeré ni o, wọ́n ti sleep over. Wọ́n kọ̀ lọ ṣeré ńbẹ̀ ni pé káwọn ọmọ mi lọ ṣeré. So àwọn ọmọ mi máa lọ ṣeré níbì kan. I only have one friend tí mo ti allow káwọn ọmọ mi lọ ṣeré nílé ẹ̀. Tó jẹ́ pé mo lè fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kí n jáde lọ kí n padà wá kó wọn. But never to sleep over. Even bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan kó àwọn ọmọ ìwà síbí láàárọ̀ wọ́n wá ṣeré. And this is their first time. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ wọn tó máa wá síbí rẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ tèmi ti lọ síbẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta pẹ̀lú mi because mo rí pé bí obìnrin yìí ṣe ń tọ́mọ àti bí ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣe ń tọ́mọ ó bá bí èmi ṣe ń tọ́mọ mu. So èmi gan ni mo initiate. I was the one who initiated it. So we went there 3 times repeatedly, and àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà wá sọ fún òbí tiwọn náà pé àwọn fẹ́ wá síbí. So wọ́n wà níbí nsìn. Wọ́n ṣeré tó bá dalẹ̀ ìyá wọn máa wá kó wọn. But sleeping over, I'm a mother hen. Mo lè sọ pé mo trust èèyàn. Tí n bá trust ìwọ as ọ̀rẹ́, mi ò lè trust ẹni tó wà ní sàkání ẹ̀. mi ò lè mọ ìgbà tẹ́ṣù máa wọlé because next thing wọ́n léṣù ni. Mi ò lè mọ influence. Mo ti rí àwọn ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi tájọ ń lọ church, tájọ wà everywhere. Mo ti rí wọn lórí social media. Àwọn ọmọ secondary school, at least my ọmọ mi mo lọ́mọ 16 years. Ọmọ mi ò sí ní lẹ́yìn WhatsApp àti Telegram. And the reason tó ṣe wà ní WhatsApp and Telegram ni pé wọ́n homeschool ni, they are permanently homeschooling. We are on with an American school, so they have to communicate with their teachers and their colleagues on WhatsApp and Telegram, and they're online 24/7. So I give them that permission. But Instagram, Facebook, what? Just like the parents that said, I talk to my children. I communicate so well with my children. My 16-year-old son is taller than I am. Bodyguard, he's masculine, his voice is coarse and everything. But he understands the reason why he cannot be on social media. He knows that there are nasty things there that are for adults, that so even proper common sense of one adults don't dabble into this. So I won't want to introduce my children to that. So I don't know. Okay, mo feel this is a very good home. Mori won't send friend request to see me. And I indirectly try to mention it, like the parents or mother, oh, feel wrong. So, just in level lati tomo. That is one. There was a day tí wọ́n add up àwọn ọmọ sí group kan. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn add up ara wọn sí wọ́n ṣe group kan lórí WhatsApp. I saw my daughter who is 12 years or 11 plus on it. Mo dẹ̀ rí gbogbo comment ẹ̀. She was saying hello. They will say Kayla. She will say hi. Say, oh, you're not contributing. I'm here. Oh, Mama call I'm here. Then answer, I'm leaving now. Good night. She never said anything that was out of place. She didn't contribute to the discussion. They were talking about movies, outings, girl stuff at that age. So I told her this is not proper. It's going to lead, it's going to go wrong at some time. So she opted out of the group. Now I went to my older son. Model group TTA. You'll be shocked. The kind of things 14-year-old boys were discussing. I checked the load down of the chat. It did not comment for once. My son did not comment for once, but you were part of it and you were reading. So he got his punishment for reading and being part of it and for not pulling out. I spoke to a friend, I spoke to her. She drilled her children like hell. Oh, drill her seriously. But the person generated, we all belong to the same church. He didn't feel there was anything about it. As a matter of fact, he's a minister in church. So, Momo, waiting by travel, Lola, me, let's go, Ejo, Eba, me, come on, Titi, this Sunday. Mama, day Sunday. Because I'm not even though, you know, my children have the Ghanaian orientation, that I have a Nigerian part, so what so big you just handshake adults, anybody. So my children will just handshake you and stuff. Now I want Nigerian. So it is not anything obalaju dada. Look deeper. What are these children doing and what are they into? So for influence sake and show one fine, but when they're on their own, sometimes they have liberty to also know one file testing Congo. One fella could try it once. You never know what will go wrong. I try as much as possible as a mother. I keep talking. My children know why we are drinking Gary today. Pizza. They understand why, oh, we are buying pizza today. I don't hide anything from my children. We live that way. We are practically very open to one another. So I would not allow my children to sleep over with a family. I can't vouch for anybody. Okay. So, so sleeping over is an issue for me.
All right, Mr. Adewale, round up so that we can bring I have like 6 people hanging in there. They refuse to go. Go ahead.
Yeah, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ láti round off ni pé nǹkan tó tẹ̀ máa mú mi close mọ́ èèyàn tí mi ò fẹ́ kó mọ mi lọ sleep over lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ fún àwọn tá a rí nǹkan tó bad nínú kí ọmọ sleep over. Of course, people have different reasons why they don't want their kids or kids to sleep over. Well, nǹkan tó máa mú mi close mọ́ ẹni tí mi ò fẹ́ kó mọ mi lọ sleep over lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ gan-an, that's question kan nìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹni tí mo bá fẹ́ kó mọ mi lọ sleep over lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
Wà sí red flag already.
Yeah, mi ò ní reason láti get close mọ́ ẹnìyẹn. Mi ò ní reason láti jẹ́ kí ọmọ mi get close mọ́ ọmọ ẹnìyẹn. Débi kí wọ́n máa fi request
sleep over.
So that's my
already. Thank you, Baba. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, madam on glasses.
Like
you are both glasses.
You might change so onikulo moka. I know my friends because I know what they've shown me. I don't know them too deep. Because le monyoton. So if I want to reach the destiny of that child in another person's hand. We parents should learn to stand up and set boundaries. Me ni lati paro why tomo mi you are sleep over. I will tell you why. Daddy mi buru. Daddy bambo by my television. After some time, Mr. Kogbe, I'm going to daddy mi. Daddy wọlé tí gbogbo ente wo TV. Wọ́n máa lọ síbi tí mítà wa máa paná. A máa rò pé iná ló lọ. Ṣé bá bọ́ sọ̀lẹ̀ máa yẹ ló lọ. Àwọn yóò accept wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé bàbá yẹn máa burú. Bàbá ògùdà kò fẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn. Tó bá yá, people will accept you for who you are. Set your boundaries. I'm not going
to as simple as that,
any friend. I'm going to set my boundaries. After some time, ṣe wà burú ni. Tó bá yá, tó bá sì pé nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe wà rí pé wà padà dọ̀rẹ́ mi. Tó bá dé dọ̀rẹ́ mi, all well and good. Ilé ayé yìí, everybody will
all well and good o.
Everybody will not like you. Everybody will not hate you. Ẹni tó ń ṣe bí alọ́rẹ̀, ẹni tó ṣe dáadáa máa lọ́rẹ̀. So I'm not going to please the world. After God, Ọlọ́run là kọ́kọ́, Ọlọ́run kọ́ mi mọ̀ ṣe. There's no standard rule. We are just guardians. Ọlọ́run force in everything you do. Even God, Ọlọ́run only the an idle hand is the devil's workshop. Nígbà tí wọ́n fọmọ lọ sleep over, kí ni kókó ẹ̀? Sórí tó fẹ́ ṣe lóru ni, tó fẹ́ ṣe night vigil ni, ọbẹ̀ gbàdúrà for our parents. Gbàdúrà for our parents. Communication is everything. Then you give your children emotional blackmail. Explain to them why they shouldn't do some things. I can't just tell them 19-year-old boy to one college, can you go on social media? No. But what do you want to gain from there? My son is so much into robotics. He's doing computer engineering. Tell me I'm going to tell him not to be on social media. When everything is has to do with IT. But mommy also they take back to share care. Only mommy me say money won't change diaper because it's a very way. Come on, sorry. When the love will be there, say, oh, I want to be here and there. So why could be pay? Mama, if you have boyfriend in high school, so don't pay my to high school lodukon. Say any my fair to the college. Why do they college to marry to pay from there? You can plan life. You give them reason. I want more job. Most of these children, most of them must be almost by. Who is the parent? You understand what your children are doing. Ask your parents how they did it. Tell them stories. Most of them depend on man pa lori shirishi. Ngata da ba fe ko wa, wọ́n sọ bí àlọ. Wọ́n ní enforce. Wọ́n wá lójú kò wá tún àlọ yẹn awo. Wọ́n wá wọ́n dada ni ma yan rẹ̀. Wọ́n de bi baba so ki ma yan rẹ̀. Dada sọ story ọ̀rẹ́ méjì mọ̀ bí ara yẹn bóyá fake ni. Wọ́n mi ò ever gbàgbé èdè ni. Wọ́n láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ méjì. Wọ́n fẹ́ tọ́bírí. Ipe wọ́n fẹ́ ṣògo owó. Wọ́n wá lọ sílé babaláwo. Babaláwo tó pọ̀ máa sọ wọ́n dejo. Mo tọ́bírí. Ipe ọmọ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ babaláwo lọ sílé wọn. Ìfáànù ò lè ṣe o. Ìkejì wa ni ìyá yìí ti pọ̀ jù ó máa ṣe. Nígbà tó ṣe ó wá fún ọ̀rẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi jọ ṣọ́ mi padà sílé sódà náà nípa mí lọ́nà. Ó dẹ̀ tún máa ṣọ ọmọ tó mú olè dejò ń tòun. Ó dẹ̀ ṣọ́. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ wọ ilé wọ́n pé ọmọ yìí máa dúró mọ́ mi lára rẹ̀. Èmi àwa wà ní poor man. Ìwọ dẹ̀ fẹ́ dejò, you don't want to pay the price. Bó ṣe sọ pé ejò. Ìyàwó máa yẹn ló sáré bọ́ta tó pa ọkọ̀ ẹ̀. Because ejò ló pè é. So you can't trust anybody. With that one, that means jẹ́ kó yẹ pé o lè trust èèyàn. Jáde máa ń tó bá yáyàn lówó tí ò bá fún padà. Yáyàn lówó tó lè dá àṣẹ. Emotional blackmail works for them. Communication works for them. Then prayer above all.
Yes.
Taking them out of social media does not solve anything. Ọmọ tí ò bá ní social media kò ní level of intelligence ẹ máa lò. Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ ẹ̀yẹ́ mẹ́rin ló ra pépà. Láyé ìgbà dáàdì ni àwọn ta pépà tútù 20 àbí tútù náírà ni. We tell you that our paper márùn-ún for the guardian of our guy gbogbo ẹ̀. That's American side. Can you really say something? It's very key. It depends on what you input is output. Tó bá fi sínú ọmọ ẹ ló máa fọ, tó bá fọ tó fèrè ní fèrè máa fọ jáde. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà, ká tọ́mọ wa, ìwà tá a bá fẹ́ rí náà ọmọ wa ká má fi wọn ọmọ wa ẹ má parọ́ torí anybody òun kọ́ ọmọ náà nírọ̀ ni parọ́ pé mi ò sí ilé ọmọ náà parọ́ mi àpọ̀jù wọn náà say the truth ìgbà mi truth is difficult wàá kọ́ pé no I'm not doing this oh difficult everything has a price ọlọ́run máa kọ́ wa mọ̀ ṣe ọlọ́run fún wa tọ́ thank you.
Àmín. Thank you so much, madam. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, madam, tó ṣe wọlé yẹn máa wọlé bọ̀.
Ẹ wá sà.
Ẹ rà máa ó.
Pètò.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Ẹ wò dáàdi wa gan ti wálẹ̀ kan. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ọkùnrin máa sọ̀rọ̀ bluntly. Àwọn ò ní ìdá tí wọn ò ní time. Wọn ò dẹ̀ ní ìdá tí give reason wọn ò ní fẹ́ give reasons. Àwọn kan máa sọ̀rọ̀ on point ní tiwọn. Àwọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ on point. So a lot of experience láti ní nípa pé máa lọ sleep over yìí. But when you start minding what people say, tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mind pé no, people will say this, I don't want to do this, you have a lot of things to lose. So ẹ̀yin lè máa lose a lot of things. Ẹ ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ pé sleep over yìí, wọ́n máa dájú wa máa ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí. Bọ̀ ẹ̀mọ̀ yìí máa ń wò pé èèyàn máa like to help you àwọn èèyàn kékeré kọ̀ọ̀kan mọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àmọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n fi ojú mi hàn màbo, you cannot trust anybody.
Lọ́nà wo náà ṣe fojú yín hàn màbo mo ní dress.
Àmọ́ fún yín lẹ́gbàmpù, àwọn twins mi wà ní 4 years old. Ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn wà ní 7 years old. Ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan wá ní kí n jọ ẹ̀ná ní òun fẹ́ travel àbí nǹkan pé kí n bá òun kọ́ mọ̀ pé òun á máa kó wọn wá kó tún ṣe sleep over o. Òun máa kó wọn wá fún un wípé òun máa lọ bí iṣẹ́ òun máa kó wọn lálẹ́. Pé ọmọ ẹ̀ àwọn twins mi 4 years old ọkùnrin wà nínú wọn. Ọmọ ẹ̀ kàn jẹ́ ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí 3 years old. Ẹni kí lọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe? Èmi ò sí nílé mo lọ ra nǹkan. Dad wa ló wà nílé. Àwọn wà nínú ilé. Àwọn ò lè máa ṣọ́ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké káàkiri. Wọ́n kàn ń bá wọn wí ẹ stop ẹ o ẹ má èmi náà kọ́ ọmọ tì. So èmi kàn ẹni kí ló ṣe? Bọ̀dọ̀tọ́lá máa lọ síbẹ̀ please. Close the door please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ hold on. Because àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n máa kẹ́sí gbọ́ close it very well. Okay? So ẹni kí ni ọmọ 3 years old ó dẹ̀ mú twins mi ọkùnrin ó dẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́ra báyìí ó dẹ̀ gbé tọ́ítọ̀ tó tọ́ítọ̀ ìlú tí máa ń pè ó dẹ̀ ń gbé sẹ́nu. Imagine I swear to God ṣáde 1 minute ó lè bá life èèyàn jẹ́ o 1 minute pé kí wọ́n fi chance 1 minute sílẹ̀ ó lè bá life èèyàn jẹ́ forever. Ọmọ tèmi 4 years old látijọ́ tí mo ti marry àwọn ọmọ mi ò ká mi mọ́ bí tèmi àtọkọ mi ti ń ṣe anything mi ò fàyè ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ni. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni kí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ló wá sọ fún mi àwọn ẹ̀ wá mú kíní wọn ìyẹn wá mú tablet ẹ̀ tó ní kámẹ́rà ó wá kámẹ́rà ẹ̀ imagine orí mọ̀ ẹ̀ kí n dáhùn ìgbà tí mo dé wọ́n ṣe sọ fún mi nìyẹn orí mi ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe lórí mi ṣe overfloat immediately mo sáré tẹ̀sí yẹ pé láyé ẹ má kọ ọmọ ẹ wá bímọ. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ti gbè sínú ọmọ ẹ mo ní ẹ̀kọ́ báyìí lọ́mọ ẹ ti. Ọkọ mi dẹ̀ máa ń sọ fún mi pé má trust èèyàn torí wà ní mo trust ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí mo trust ọ̀rẹ́ mi pa kò lè ṣerú kan báyìí lójú tiẹ̀ lọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ ti ń ṣe saint. Ìkan náà tún wá after that time bàtà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ débìí nìyẹn olólù ẹ̀ yóò accept kìíní ohun ẹ̀ mọ̀ kẹ́wù pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà ni ẹ ti lè máa ṣe gbogbo èèyàn àbúròdù àwọn èèyàn ò kíà ayé èèyàn bá bàjẹ́ wọn ò kíà ẹni tó bá jẹ́ káyé òun bàjẹ́ láyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ ló kàn gbéra ìṣe fún wọn they will go when you have problem they will go they will leave ẹni tó bá yẹ máa rán problem yín ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan náà tún wá kí nìyẹn sọ. Ìyẹn mo trust ẹ wò tẹ́ bá mọ̀ mo trust ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó pé àjọ lọ church ni o ó saint ni lọ́mọ ẹ obìnrin tó wá sọ́dọ̀ mi ló ń sọ fún àwọn twins mi pé ẹ̀yin méjì ọkùnrin ọmọ kékeré ọmọ 5 years old wípé Táíwò we marry Kenny we marry Táíwò what is the meaning of that? Ṣebí nǹkan tí ó tún sọ ẹmọ fún kíní èdè ló fi sọ èdè luwami by French ló fi sọ wípé Táíwò wípé wọ́n máa love kíní ó ṣe mọ̀ àwọn pé wọ́n máa ṣe àwọn kíní rubbish yẹn ṣá.
Ó yé mi nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ mọ́.
bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn mo wà so disappointed because mo wò pé ló ti kọ́ kínní àwọn ọmọ mi ò lè they cannot even think of it talk less of saying it they don't know all these things nígbà yẹn.
Madam ó yá ó ti kàn yín sí madam mi ò fẹ́ lẹ́sìrẹ́ǹsì yín o.
ìṣe ni mo gbà ọ tí mo gbàdúrà kọ́lọ̀ mo fi eré sí ẹ̀ kúrò ní àwọn ọmọ mi ni mo tètè ń pẹ́ ọmọ mi ọkùnrin yẹn pé hey poison lélẹ́yìí o má tiẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn he must be a child of Satan tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ a lot of things tí mo ń cast and bind ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bá mi gbọ́ èrò yẹn ó yọ fẹ́ because tọ́mọ bá ti mú nǹkan sórí ọmọ kékeré ó lè má gbàgbé ẹbí tí molestation ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọ 3 years old ni àwọn ọmọ mi tún jù lọ wọ́n gba owó yìí ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
ṣé ẹ ṣì ń gba àwọn èèyàn láyè kan wá súnlé yín.
mo ò gbà mọ́ mi dẹ̀ nígbà láíláí.
àwọn ọmọ tí yín kọ́ sọ́nà lọ ṣubú bí.
wọn ò lè lọ anywhere.
ó yẹ hold on madam ẹ go ahead lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi.
Mr. Kogberegbe, ẹ ṣé o, a máa enjoy yín ní every Saturday. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ilé yín ò ní dàrú o, ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Yà sẹ́rí my own lórí tọ́pìkì tẹ́ mú wá ní meeting. Ṣẹ́rí èmi ò rò pé any parent at all ó yẹ kó allow ọmọ láti pé kó lọ sleep over.
Kọ́ńtì wo lẹ wà madam?
Téèyàn bá ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó South Africa mo wà.
Ṣùgbà wọn láyé South Africa náà.
South Africa mo wà.
Òun náà mo ń sọ that even in South Africa you don't allow it.
South Africa worse gan. Ẹ lè má sí ní South Africa. South Africa worse gan mo ń sọ fún yín. Ẹ lè train ọmọ ṣẹ́rí àwọn ọmọ tó báyìí. Ẹ lè ever sọ pé fẹ́ train ọmọ yìí bọ́ ṣe train àwọn ọmọ báyìí. Wọn ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Nílùú yìí o wọn ò ní ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ìlú ìbàjẹ́ gan ṣé àwọn tí ìyá wọn bàjẹ́ làwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n bí ò ní bàjẹ́ ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé even ẹ̀ṣẹ́ jájòjì ẹ bá na ọmọ wọn á máa pariwo wọn ò ná àwọn ọmọ ṣáwọn fẹ́ pé tó bá na ọmọ ní school wọ́n lè lọ arrest àwọn teacher ìlú ìbàjẹ́ gan. So ẹ wá sọ fún mi ẹ wá sọ pé kọ́mọ yín lọ sleep over ṣé pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn ò rí tàbí téèyàn ò gbọ́ lèyàn máa sọ pé kọ́mọ yín lọ sleep over ẹ fẹ́ ránṣọ́ ló ń gbò ní ṣé wá tún wọn bí títí wọ́n tún wá wẹ̀tì sí ní ìlú yìí bàbá ó lè máa bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ lájọṣepọ̀ àwọn ò mọ wípé bóyá family I do not even know the kind of culture tí wọ́n cultivate nílùú yìí I do not even know ní ìtì ẹ̀ mọ́. Ìlú yìí ò dáa like àwọn kan máa sọ pé tí pásítọ̀ tó gba ọ̀pá ò gbọ́ tó bá wá sílùú yìí tí ò mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ dání kó gbàgbé o kò ń ṣèlú yìí kò ń ṣe South Africa pé kéèyàn ṣe pé kí wọ́n lọ sleep over àná èmi ò kọ as for me o bóyá I do not know bóyá torí pé Naija mo ti wá or the kind of family that I came from because I was trained by my father and he was a very street man. Wọ́n rọ pé bàbá èèyàn burú no. Dáàdì wo lè máa bọ̀ báyìí káàdì lè jókòó àti wọ́n sí mi gbogbo a máa ya dànù ni. Gbogbo wa a máa ya dànù ni. So kò possible báwo máa ṣe lajú mi sílẹ̀ máa pé káwọn ọmọ mi. Èmi máa ń sọ pé bóyá èèyàn tí ò bí ọmọ púpọ̀ ṣá because Ọlọ́run yọ̀ǹda ju méjì lọ fún mi. So báwo máa ṣe wá lajú sílẹ̀ kí ayé wọn bàjẹ́? Ilé ibo náà fẹ́ lọ sùn náà. Wọ́n tí mo ti sọ pé kọ́ lọ sùn àwọn ọkọ̀ tó yẹ pé àjọ láti ibìkan náà pé Nàìjíríà síra wa mi ì lè sọ pé kọ́ lọ súnlé wọn ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe night vigil ni like what one woman said ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe prayer ni ṣé wọ́n lọ sí night vigil ni why tí wọ́n ṣe máa ibi tí parent yẹn dẹ̀ máa wà ṣọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀ máa balẹ̀ and again my children know that I don't keep friends.
So network yẹn.
àmì tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ mi tí mo padà.
Are you saying pé
mo padà wọ́n mọ̀
South Africa lẹ́wà lẹ́ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lè allow àwọn ọmọ yín kan lọ sí ìpòpà ni àbí regardless of anywhere.
Apart from that regardless of anywhere ṣebí à ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà these days ṣebí à ń rí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ṣebí à ń rí wọn ẹ wo eléyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ just of recent like what they said pé ọmọ yẹn ọmọ 10 years ọmọ 10 years ṣó yẹ kí ọmọ 10 years they say that charity begins at home ilé la ti ń kẹ́ṣẹ̀ lọ síta ọmọ yẹn tí kò bá ti máa ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo rò yí pé ó lè lọ ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn níta which means wọn ò pay attention ṣé ẹ̀dẹ̀ tún wá rí wípé àwọn òbí ṣe rí nǹkan táwọn òbí náà ń fà nínú ayé ọmọ ṣe rí àwọn òbí mi nonchalant attitude ó ń ba yí àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ tó bá rí nǹkan tó yẹ pé òrírí tó strange and again ṣe rí pé yàn ní ọmọ tó ń lo phone it's not a sin láti pé kọ́ ọmọ lo phone ṣe rí àwọn ọmọ mi mo ní 17 going to be 17 and going to be 18 a boy and a girl they wọ́n ní phone but later we decided to collect those phones from them because tó bá sọ pé WhatsApp nìkan what I agree was WhatsApp nìkan ní kẹlọ we later knew wípé they are all over social media wọ́n wà ní Instagram wọ́n wà ní TikTok kí ni ọmọ kékeré ń ṣe lórí TikTok like what I asked them kí ni ọmọ kékeré kí ló lè máa ṣe ní orí TikTok kí ló ń ṣe lórí TikTok even èmi tí mo lọ ń wojó mo lọ pé kí n kàn fi wá fáìmù ni èmi tí mo jágbàlagbà tí máa ń lọ kí ni ọmọ kékeré we decided to collect those phones from them ipe kan máa lo fóònù wọn kò yẹ pé ṣe rí damage tí social media nǹkan tí ó ń ṣe tó nǹkan tó ń bàjẹ́ ó pọ̀ ju nǹkan tó ń túnṣe lọ and it's what they do not know like nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà tí kò sí social media aṣáàdàgbà ó jẹ́ pé àdàgbà káyọ̀ tó yẹ pé nísìnyí tí ó ti jẹ́ pé gbogbo everything now it's based on social media social media yìí dẹ̀ ń corrupt àwọn ọmọ ó ń ba yí àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ ó ń ba yí àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ and it's what some parents they do not know wípé social media ó ń damage ayé àwọn ọmọ kò yẹ pé téèyàn bá lówó ó gbọ́dọ̀ ra expensive phone expensive èèyàn ní láti pé kó pay attention sí ọmọ ṣebí àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́jọ́ iwájú èèyàn báyìí wọ́n bá ti wá bàjẹ́ nísìnyí nǹkan like nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ social media ò kì í gbàgbé nǹkan o ẹ wo ọmọ 10 years yẹn ṣọ́jọ́ iwájú ẹ̀ ò ti bàjẹ́ àfi tí ọlọ́run ọba ní ìmọ̀ o kò sí nǹkan tọ́lọ́run ọba ò lè ṣe o àfi tí ọlọ́run ọba tó bá sọ yí pé ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀ máa padà dá ní ọmọ 10 years àwọn èèyàn kì í gbàgbé nǹkan náà tí kò bá ti máa ṣe nílé wọn kó ti máa practice ẹ̀ ọmọ tó gùn ó gun orí ọkùnrin 10 years for that matter báwo lọmọ 10 years ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń gbé kinní sẹ́nu báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń gbé nǹkan báyìí sẹ́nu wọ́n dẹ̀ ń claim pé wọ́n rape ọmọ yẹn.
èèyàn ń ṣe rape mo decide láti máa discuss topic yẹn because anger mi ò lè handle ẹ̀ láti because ó possible kí ìyá ẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn mo fẹ́ sọ fún pé she's mad so mo decide láti máa I just want to talk about it.
Serious honestly even she doesn't even supposed to come to social media.
In fact ó yẹ kó lọ fún
she should be ashamed because she failed as a mother.
Yeah, she did.
She should be ashamed.
So now ẹ jẹ́ ká round up kí lè gbá àwọn míì wọlé.
Okay.
All right, so my own taking no go area sleepover. No.
So
no, mine is no. Because èmi gan mi lọ sleepover.
Tí àwọn parents àwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ń sọ pé kí ló dé àwọn ọmọ yín wọn náà wọn à ń fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yín kí ló dé ẹ ti parọ́ fún wọn lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì àbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní pàpà parọ́ ẹ kàn máa sọ fún wọn pé àwọn ọmọ mi ò lọ or what.
Ṣebí tó bá jẹ́ pé yìí ẹ request nǹkan fẹ́yàn lẹ́lẹ́kìíní ó decline ẹ request lẹ́lẹ́kejì ó decline ṣebí wọ́n ti ó ti yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pọ́n ti fún yín fine nìyẹn so that is just it kò ní láti pé káṣẹ̀ máa gbà bí ẹni tó ń gbàgbà ọtí so that is my take on that so no go area.
No go area. Madam to and France.
Yes.
Ọlọ́run á bá mi dó tì.
Thank you so much.
Ojú tí yín ti rí o.
Ẹ wo mo ti mi ò lè wá for now mi ò gbà mi ò lè jẹ́ kó ba ayé mi jẹ́ pátápátá àwọn èèyàn kò sí tó kàn wọ́n kò sí tó kàn yàn tán bá wọ́n máa finish èèyàn and they will go they will leave. You have to be candid. You have to be candid. Èèyàn ẹ wo okay for example recently èèyàn kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ ẹ̀ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi wá wò pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni ṣe get you go see help mi bí kémi náà help ẹ̀ ó lọ ń sìn ó dé gbà tó dé lóní ìyá mi jẹ́ try o òun ò lè ṣe wẹ́ẹ̀ láíláí fẹ́ imagine. So you are on your own. Tó bá jẹ́ kó bá yé ẹ jẹ́, you are on your own. Wàá máa bá ń bẹ̀. People abroad ṣe rí nílé ó sì dá. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n èèyàn wà ń bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ àwọn tó tiẹ̀ strong. Mo lè kọ́ ọmọ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ọmọ wọn lè wá sọ́dọ̀ mi torí mo mọ̀ wá. Wọ́n ṣe tọ́ wa bákan náà ni. Mo dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń gbé ẹ̀kọ́ tó ní kálukú ń fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Bó níbí kò sọ́mọ ìyá lábọ̀dọ̀ àfi tó bá yẹ pàjọ jẹ́ ọmọ ìyá kan náà. Gbàtí mi ò dẹ̀ lọ́mọ ìyá ń bí so mo wà mo dá wà ní ṣẹgẹ lábọọdù mo ti rí kò sí ọmọ ìyá lábọọdù ṣẹgẹ.
So no sleepover.
No àtọ ẹ ṣé gọsà.
ẹ ṣé gan madam ẹ ṣé mo appreciate thank you so much ẹ ṣé gan mo dúpẹ́ o. mo ní mi nílò ju 1 hour lọ ẹ wò gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lẹ yẹ kan 60 like 8 people ẹ má jẹ́ pick yẹn má bínú. You can go ahead and start typing what you want to say. It's 12:30. I told myself I'm not going to use more than 1 hour. That means I started 10 o'clock. That is 2 hours, 34 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, this is going to be my take so that I can round up. It means there are two sides to a coin. If you want to allow your kids to go for sleepover, it is your decision, it is your choice. They are your kids. It's your call. But Emma make decision that ọmọ yẹn máa dàgbà tó máa sọ pé daddy ẹ̀yin lẹ fà àbí tó bá allow táwọn ọmọ lọ sleepover bí kan tó molest ọmọ ibẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn experience yẹn ò lè kó lórí ẹ̀ náà kò lè gbàgbé láíláí. Tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ tọ́mọ yẹn lẹ́yìn bá gbàgbé ọmọ yẹn ò lè gbàgbé. That is 1. 2. Tí bá ní kí n wò ó sìn almost 80% of àwọn tó wá, let's say 90% they are saying no. Only 10 ló sọ pé yes, let's go for sleepover. Want to have a clause, see, I will only allow them to go if I know the parents. Not knowing the parents alone, if I know the kind of parent, parents are they disciplined parents or they're just if parents don't come work that people should check that. No sleepover with cousins gone papa. You're very right. So for the madam, Tiwọn sorrow you are a blame. Why is because you've been lying, you've been coding, you've been stylishly avoiding, declining the offer. Láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ti sọ pé no. Torí like I said, ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn táyé mo tóun náà rí topic yẹn lánàá. Mo ní Naija yìí náà sleep over ní wọ́n ti ń gbé wá ní Naija náà pé jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn wá sleep over but òun ti ń stylishly sọ pé no. Ẹnìkan sọ pé òun kò dẹ̀. So this is going to be my take. Don't force your kids to, okay, how's this kid? Okay. Now, this is going to be my take on it. Stop stylishly declining the stopover. Stop codedly saying no. Go straight to the point. Be candid with your decision. Don't twist it. Don't sugarcoat it. Madam, thanks for the offer. But I want mommy only wa. Don't even allow them to say, it's a law in our house, a rule that we don't sleep over. Why? It is my house. It is my decision. Don't give excuse of mo busy me. If the family to get one like you, a lot bẹ̀. Ẹ get wọ́n bẹ̀ sí ní bọ́n ṣe ń tàjú náà ìgbé nígbè aga bí a torí pé jẹ́ náà sórí báyìí tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ òun àbí kí àwọn ìfẹ́ jẹ táàrí ẹ get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Point blank, just go straight to madam ń ṣe sleep over àwọn ọmọ mi mọ̀ láti kékeré náà ti mọ̀ pé no sleep over. So tó bá tiẹ̀ ń ṣe wọ́n ti máa sọ pé àìrọ̀ wọ́n sleep over we don't sleep over in our house. Ẹ má wàá gbàgbé o. If you don't allow your kids to go and sleep over somewhere,
Don't allow kids to come and sleep in your house. Tell us up here, I can control what happens in my house. No. If you not allow your kids to go and sleep over somewhere, don't allow kids to come and sleep in your house. Now this question comes up. Our family come back trust you, emergency shell, and they have to bring their kids to your house. Will you say no? Yes. It conclude to pay no sleepover. But our family can come in emergency. Let our people one lo money. Ọmọ kẹta ya ń bọ̀. Ìyàwó fẹ́ lọ bímọ kọ́kọ́ láti lẹ́ pé ọkọ láti dó tìyàwó ní hospital. I'm talking about people àdúrà pé kò sí ẹnìkan gbọ́dọ̀ ẹnìkan kò sí ìyá ọkọ kò sí ìyá ìyàwó. Ẹ máa láti ká àwọn yín lọ síbi kan because àwọn ọmọ tí wọn lè dá sunlé ni kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. You can take this kind of exceptions. Àwọn ọmọ yín dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ you have to communicate. Because àwọn ọmọ ọ̀gá Anadi, but you said there's no sleepover, why are they here? You can't lie. You tell them what happened. There's an emergency in their house, their kids are not going to be at home. It's against the law for minors to sleep alone. That is why they are here. Come back to what here, you go. There's a hand of so many people have said so many things that let them sleep over. Everybody wants sleep over in the living room. Let everybody sleep in the same place. No boys' room, no girls' room. So, to round up, Tim me go back to take time around because I have learned a lot today. For Madame Yi, you have to stop giving these people excuses why you don't want your kids to sleep over. Just be blunt. Emma Dino, I'm busy because we don't allow sleepover in our house. I don't sleepover. Emma Dino, go and move. Emma fire your leg. Emma Dino, come out to over 11. Say it and move. Tell me about to handwriting. You don't want it. Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me why. It's my decision. They are my kids. It's my house. You are not coming to my house. My kids are not coming to your house. And you allow it. Don't forget. Only allow your kids to go to àwọn tẹ́ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tọ́ ọmọ yín àwọn náà ṣe ń tọ́ ọmọ wọn. So ìtẹ́ ẹ bá kọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín lé yín àwọn yẹn náà máa kọ́ tó bá débẹ̀. Bí wọ́n lè yín sí àwọn ọmọ yín ti mọ̀ pé the bedtime is 9 o'clock. Tó bá débẹ̀, don't send them to family that they can say, you guys can stay till 12. 12 is okay. You're going nowhere tomorrow. 9 is 9. Because àwọn yín bá ti di pé ẹ̀dá pa àwọn máa ń ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn yẹn máa ń gbádùn àwọn máa ń aláwọ̀ táwọn ṣe nǹkan táwọn fẹ́. You always want to go there. If in your house there's no to ice cream or no to candy, they must say no to ice cream and no to candy wherever they're going to. You must be sure of that standard. Kí standard tẹ̀ fi ń tó àwọn ọmọ yín náà máa fi tó àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó bá lọ sleep over. Those are the things you need to look out for. Then finally, I want to pick something up today. Mo ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ̀ mi ò ń ṣe dáadáa bọ̀ mo ti wá rí sí pé it's part of parenting. Night duty, unannounced night duty, and don't allow your kids to close their doors. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rí wàhálà nírèwò kò ní ìdíkan tẹ́ wàhálà bá téèyàn bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀ ní láti ní wọ́n máa fọ̀pá sílẹ̀kùn ní bọ̀ eré ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. But always let them keep the door half closed so you don't have to knock. You can just go in. On it. Lóru, ẹ go round. Ẹ ti fẹ́ lọ tọ̀ nìyẹn, ẹ rọ́jú. Ẹ ó rẹ̀ yìí lóòótọ́ àmọ̀, ẹ lọ. Ẹ go round. Ẹ rí pé kò sẹ́ni tó sùn síbi tó yẹ kó sùn sí. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìjọ tẹ bá ti mọ̀ pé ó rẹ̀ yìí, you're tired. No sleep over. Because ṣé èyí tó ti rẹ̀ tẹ́ ti faṣẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ wá kọ́ ọmọ wá sùn sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí gan ṣe ń gbórílé bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí, aláyé ti ń rọrùn straight. Ṣẹ́yìn lè fẹ́ watch àwọn ọmọ egan láti wá dájọ́ gbòyìn. Láti wá da bíbélì bòyí bí tẹ́ ẹ wà. Mommy is sleeping. Lẹ́yìn tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣọ́ àwọn ọmọ. So if you know you're tired, don't let anybody bring kids. Ní jẹ̀bi o. Ní ṣòwòlé ṣe o. Now, it's been almost 3 hours on Half Soft with Otumba.
We thank you to sleep in their room sometimes. You can also go to their room and sleep. Now, while I'm rounding up, if you have anything you want to type, keep typing it. I will read it. I have just 5 minutes more to round up. If you want to conclude, you want to type something, please go ahead. Put it in the comment section. I will read it. Record this screen record so that anybody watching again can see the comments. Beautiful comments, encouraging comments, intelligent comments. But me, tí mo bá máa upload video yìí sí gbogbo comment yóò ní bá wá ìyẹn mo ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ báyìí ẹni tó bá mọ̀ ṣe kó lọ sí DM mi kó kọ́ mi bí mo ṣe fẹ́ máa ṣe ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Now, this is my point. On May 6th, we're going to come back again and we are going to invite some computer gurus that they will tell us parents what we need to do on our kids' phone. So pé àwọn ọmọ yóò ní máa ṣe nǹkan tá à ní mọ̀. Security is fair input síbẹ̀. A kind of gate, my gatekeep and all that. Ṣé get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? Adéṣewà, any be your child's children, be in their world, and you continue trust no one with your kids. Àwọn conclusion yẹn nìyẹn. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni mo trust ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àbúrò mi ni mo trust àbúrò mi yẹn. Gbogbo ìgbà kan ló máa work o. Communication is the key. So, on May 6th, the Saturday, you're going to bring somebody who is experienced. If your kids are experienced about games, if your kids are teenagers, let them come, let them join us so that we can even learn from their own world. It's always good to learn from kids so that anyone can look out for. I also come with list of codes. One chat ni but codes no mama lo. Tẹ́yìn náà bá ti mọ codes yẹn ẹ lè sọ fún pé ṣé mo pé nǹkan tó sọ ńbẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. Ìkó gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀lé. Dáàdì ti já sí ni. I also learned today that we need to know little things about everything. Lórí àwọn ọmọ yìí. Don't say I'm not a social media person. Torí àwọn ọmọ yìí, you have to be a social media person. But let's leave all this till May 6th. Where we'll talk more about how we need to be techy about our kids, how we need to be on top of our games to make sure that as we are training these kids in the way of the Lord, morals, nurtures, and all that, our up to the game. Games you will allow time when you play. Bondings will affect critical games. How techy are you? Do you even know the games you're playing? Do you know how they download it? Do you know that you have to be the one to download for them so that you can put all those securities there? YouTube will allow you to phone me. I won't call on access to don't go. Age will if you set up YouTube, you say you phone them. Age will go lay a common new phones. Your phone will go lay a common. Those are the things we will talk about on May 6th. Now, for next week, I told you I'm going to tell you what we'll likely discuss next week. Tell about why next week. If I damn it down, no longer damn it down. How are you going to advise a prophetess that is in love with an Ifa priest? Ego, a prophetess in the church, young prophetess in their early 40s, who is madly in love with a traditionalist who is also madly in love with her. And he is ready to go to the next level, but until we emergency Soton, out the next week. Cherry, mẹ́wàá ṣẹlẹ̀, díẹ̀ mi ti kún, bá ṣe máa fà jáde nìyẹn. Àwọn tí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ drop nǹkan tó pọ̀ sínú DM mi tí discuss it because you are not available. But there's something if you want to discuss your issue, you have to be available to watch. If you are not online, I can sort that money and you are guided. So let's meet next week to discuss that. Then on May 6th, we are going to bring in some teenagers who will tell us the game. Our teenagers, if you know your kids is trustworthy, like baby to a lady. Not a nice topic. Love can take anywhere. Jayo Learning. tó bá di next week ẹ tí n bá explain ní ayé dáadáa mi ti discuss ẹ ti ń bú mi already ẹ jẹ́ kó di next week ẹni tí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí she's gonna be live with us angle tó fi gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn wá àjọ gbọ́ ṣe get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ angle tó fi gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn wá àjọ máa gbọ́ lè wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ advice. I don't just want to be jumping. I don't want to be creating topic on my own. Get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. I'm not creating these issues. There are issues that the people are telling me to talk about. I'm talking about. You know, be getting things so. On May 6th, we'll talk about that. For next week, until you're only a Sunday week, we have to extend. Available, but next week is going to be available. We'll talk about it. She needs our help. She's old, and she needs to make that decision ASAP without causing any wahala. So therefore, I will see you guys next week Saturday on Half Soft with Otumba. You guys, you really helped me today. You've allowed me. I've learned a lot. Àwọn ọmọ mi látàlẹ́ yìí lọ wọ́n gbà torí mo ti tún já sí báyìí. Àwọn nǹkan tí mi pay attention sí tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pay attention sí sìn. Wọ́n wò they will take wọ́n gbà ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Then mo tún realize pé I think it's a blessing for all of us that African parents in the diaspora kò ní fi ṣe country tí ò bá jẹ́ ó dàbí ìpè standard kan náà ní gbogbo wa ni. If you're an African parent and you are in New York, you are in America, you are in France, you are in China, you are in Australia, you are the same standard here. Why are you guys all the same? Why are you guys saying the same thing? But parents àwọn ọmọ wa wọn ò ní dọmọ lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run á fún wa láwọn ọmọ wa tó àní jẹ̀bi lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ìrìn táwọn ọmọ wa máa rìn tó yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti ń kọ́ wọn ẹnìkan á kàn fá disk yẹn yọ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó rìn ṣé mọ̀ kó possible ṣá tó yẹ pé I don't care the kind of student you be giving your kids, they can just go to somewhere or they meet somebody and they unlearn everything pa. Ó lè jẹ́ kankan ṣe pé náà máa wà bí ọ̀rọ̀ pé náà máa sọ bó nǹkan tẹ́ kọ́ wọ́n yẹn ṣe àbí Jésù Ọlọ́run gbà tó Ádámù àti Eve Ádámù ní ìbò ní nǹkan tó ń kọ́ wọn kàn mí ti ejò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo kí ló ń ṣe yìí fúrúùtù wo pírẹ́ǹtì ẹ ṣe ní brown pírẹ́ǹtì ṣe máa ní kó má jẹ digestive aláyé gbé digestive sẹ́nu jọ lòun náà bá jẹ digestive yẹn ò dẹ̀ bá àdó so àdúrà mi rèé gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ìrìn tó máa rìn tí mo mọ̀ tá a kọ́ wọn yẹn tá a kàn gba etí ọ̀sùn á kàn jáde Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kán rìn ọ̀rẹ́ táwọn ọmọ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bá rìn tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní introduce nǹkan tí ò dá sí wọn Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n rìn lénìí sì mo tuntun kọ́ nǹkan míì mo kàn máa ń sọ fáwọn ọmọ mi don't take anything from anybody, don't collect anything, but àwọn tó kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ní faucet yẹn kọ́ sọ fún pé ordinary cake wọ́n ti lè léèsì ẹ̀ níbí omi lásán tó gbà mú ó lè má jomi lásán. So ọmọ yẹn kọ́ ni pé ìgbà tó ń jẹ kéèkì yẹn tán òun kàn feel alright aláyé ò feel alright tó ti high nìyẹn o so ìwọ tó fowó sí àpé láyé ọmọ mi ò lè ṣe drugs ọmọ yẹn ti ń jẹ kéèkì tí drug wà bẹ́ẹ̀ láyé ọmọ mi ò lè ṣe kinní kan candy tọmọ yẹn láyẹn kò ń ṣe candy lásán wàá kọ́ ni pé ọmọ yẹn tó bá ti dé school báyìí á kàn bèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ did you have that candy again? I think I love it. Ọmọ yẹn ti high nìyẹn o tó mọ̀ kò yé yín aláàní ṣọmọ tán àní jẹ̀bi lórí ọmọ. Pay more attention. Ẹ má code. If you are telling them why, ẹ má parọ́. I don't just want you to. Oh, tell them why I don't want you to. Let them see those reasons so that they will not say that is me. Táwọn ẹbá sọ pé you are me. Lóònù tí a máa dùn pé wàá ṣeré. Wọ́n respect mi ni. Wọ́n mí pé o explain fún wọn why you're doing it. Obi táwọn ẹbá sọ pé daddy is strict. Ó sì better ju daddy is mean. Mommy is mean. But it's that mommy is very strict. You know, mommy is very strict about that. Ó yàtọ̀ sí man, that is just too mean. Mommy is mean. Ó burú kò mí pé wà disciplined. You can be a mean or wicked. Bàbá mi burú kò ṣe pé bàbá mi wà disciplined. You know, kò yàtọ̀. So be a disciplined parent. Don't be a mean or wicked parent. Ní ṣe lásán o. Ní ṣìwà o. I will see you guys next week Saturday. If you know somebody will learn from this video, I'm going to download it on my page now. Let somebody learn from it. Let them listen to people's opinion. I will see you guys next week Saturday. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. It's been a wonderful time with you guys on Half Soft with Otumba. Atuti Half Soft you. Konikaluku Koto pieces to Kumo Kole Dodidi. I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.